Calling all heroes, support us on Patreon to get access to rewards like these and more, starting as low as $1 a month to help us fund new parodies and original projects. Thank you!
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Joy Quest, where we last left our players. They finally made it to Eldritch City after some crazy salami shenanigans and finding random metal pyramids and attacking giant bugs, solving a Scooby-Doo mystery of Moida in Lemonsworth. They finally got to the gates of Eldritch City. Walking in, they met a friendly old man who was sent to escort them either around the city or directly to General Kaizen. His name was Oakland, and they decided, we want to see some magic. So they were sent over to a magic shop known as Severus's Junk. There were a lot of really cool items, a lot of discussions, a lot of just trying to figure out what they wanted. And there was one last item that Severus wanted to show them in the back. And it was a land boat, a magical land boat. But Villain stayed behind after after the foolish barbarian wielding a magic sword, touched a gauntlet, and was completely covered after failing his dexterity saving throw in tons and tons of rock-like matter that just completely clumped around his body. And that is where we last left off.
I have a question.
You guys, the other three players, are still inside.
I have a question too.
The basement thing. Yeah, why?
Does the rock crumblies, do they look like poo shapes at all? Does it look like...
You guys are still in the back with the land boat thing.
Does the rock smell?
Yes, I just want to know if he's covered
You gotta
in
come out of the damn room with a boat.
Yeah, I wonder if he's covered by feces as he deserves to be.
No.
You stupid shit, you reached your hand in a super magic gauntlet? What is...
You
a
fucking
super
dumb
magic cookie
shit.
jar, basically.
You see what I've been complaining about? It all comes to fucking light here tonight. Okay.
You want to bet I don't hear a heartbeat? You want to bet?
Well, I mean, come on out, players.
Let's
You're with the land boat still.
All right.
Severus like,
Well, it'll still be here if you want to eventually purchase it.
So we all agree we're gonna fucking jump in this boat and leave Villain behind and go on pirate adventures.
No, we agreed that we weren't gonna do the boat. We were coming back later.
Yeah, we're
We're
coming
coming
back
back
later.
later. We too poor right now.
are you each getting a magic item each?
Yes.
I mean, is that how it's
Yep.
going?
I'm taking the rad
If
robe.
you really wanted, you could just give back all the magic items we have, including my sword right now. And
You can't talk right now. You're covered in poop.
No, this is. I'm being meta. Okay,
Go
fine.
When you talk.
Yeah,
It's
No, if anything, it'd be more like.
Gotta throw some in there though.
yeah, just a couple. Okay, so let's go fucking see what Philin did. Yeah. My Philin did something stupid. Senses are tingling. we go to the portal.
Wait. Is the magic gnome man magical in the sense that we could just give him the money and then we get all the items magically in our thing, or do we have to go inside and pick shit up?
I picked shit up.
Yeah, as your character is like,
I'm not just going to bamf it to you. It's on the counter. It's so much easier to walk to it. Come on.
You guys need to
You can lead us through.
Jeez.
It's more.
Walking is so hard. Why don't we ride the ship to your office?
Just test it out.
Oh, boo-hoo. Magic won't save all your problems.
Can we take it for a test drive?
Oh. Wow, let me think. No.
I want to do donuts. I want to do
walking
I want to do donuts in the parking lot, dude. Come on.
I am not an idiot.
as he just walking through the
Me
portal.
neither. We're just doing it for fun, dude.
You better
Okay,
come
so-
to the portal. It's gonna Qrew soon.
Okay, we go through the portal. Whoop.
Whoop, 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 whoop. As you guys come out of the portal, you see just this giant rock fissure. It's just like this giant pile of just rocks. The only thing you see on the opposite end is you see the gauntlet like clattered on the ground. Otherwise just a pile of rocks.
Just a pile of rocks.
Just a pile of rocks.
How much for the rocks, junk man?
Yeah, where did these rocks come from?
Where do these rocks come from?
Oh dear. Looks like someone came in here and touched it.
Oh, it was definitely Philin.
Oh no!
Oh my. Right.
He kind of like walks over and he like inspects the rock like with like his cane. Tink tink.
I'm afraid your friend is dead.
No!
Oh shit!
And then he laughs. You're like, just kidding.
Oh no!
And
No!
break apart. And you like all you see is like Phil's face as you finally get a breath of fresh air. Just and he gently pokes his staff like up your nose. Just
Hey, what are you doing touching my stuff?
I wanted to
boy?
try it on. I thought it looked cool.
I want to try it out. It looks so cool. Don't touch my stuff. This is what happens when you touch my stuff without permission.
Stop poking me.
No, I'm gonna poke you until you learned your lesson. What have we learned today?
Nothing.
Oh no!
No,
Poking
Phil.
Not a
Okay.
single listen.
Really, nothing, huh?
Why are you so stupid?
Why are you so dumb? I'm so sorry, sir. We're gonna pay for what we have here, and we're gonna leave.
That sounds great.
It sounds for the best, honestly.
and he,
So
like,
I
he
take the
lifts up
rad
his hand,
robe.
and he casts a spell. He's gonna cast grease, which just splatters all over your face, Phil, and just like
Yeah!
this disgusting
There's
mucus
a
like
grease
oil
spell.
that
A
covers
spell that specifically just shoots.
It's called
at
grease,
you.
yeah. It's called
Yeah,
grease.
you know those little ink devices that go off when you're at the fucking American Eagle or whatever. It's one of those. That's what he just did
Yeah,
on you.
or
hell's
sometimes like
American?
wizards can like throw it out for like a quick like enemies to slip on them like whoa. This is a first level spell, but he's like
For the uninitiated, American Eagle is a place where that's what all the cool kids wear in high school.
Immediately.
At least when
wipe
I
it
was
off
in
my
high school.
face and go, "Ugh, you bitch."
20 years ago.
Maybe you should not be a bitch and touch my stuff.
Like, can we just freaking go? Because this is, like, awkward as all hell, alright? I want to go talk to Oakland again, alright? So I said, everyone, announce what you're taking. I'm getting the rad
I've already
robe.
got the chalk in my inventory from last time.
I got
I've got my
bandages. Very
sword.
cool.
Amulet thing.
I remember your chalk and the sword and stuff.
Yeah,
My
Villain got the sword, too.
sword.
So we
My
pay
sick.
for all that. Ka-ching.
You just see if we
Ah.
go,
Chow.
my sick black talking sword.
So it did talk.
What?
It talk?
It talked, Villain?
Yeah, it talks. It's fucking cool.
What's his name?
What's his name?
all right.
Who talks to
I
you?
see what you
Is he
did.
a sword?
Wait a second.
Tell us all the lore about your sword, Villain.
Stop bringing attention to me. Stop it now.
We didn't hear that, right?
No, you didn't hear that.
Okay.
Yeah, that
sounds like a real
That's
charmer.
gonna be away, go,
It's gonna be
"Oh,
sword talk. It's like pillow talk, but sword talk for
He's
Phil.
very shy. He doesn't want to talk to you.
Bobby looks at her spicy boy. Why don't you talk to me?
Did you say the sword is shy?
The sword is shy. He doesn't want to talk to you.
The sword's a grower, not a shower.
I swear to God, I will kill them all.
Oh shit!
Can I touch your sword? Can I swing the sword? Am I allowed
Yeah,
to
can
do
I
that?
touch? I want to talk to the
I want to
sword.
play with
No,
it.
it's my sword!
Okay, jeez, fine.
But Villain's still like pretty much like covered like in complete like rock and stuff. He's like,
I'm just gonna leave him up there for a little bit.
Okay, for the best while we kind of ring everything up here.
Right, let's see. So, chalk box, sword, you said you were getting robes, I think.
Yep, I got one of the rad robe.
Got bandages.
That's right, you already have your elven fist bandages stuff.
Amulet.
Hey, for fun, punch my hand.
Yes, roll.
Come on, punch my hand.
Okay, is this gonna be one of those things where you do something crazy and I don't expect it?
I don't know.
Okay.
Just do it, Jackie.
lifts up his hand to you. Like as like he actually like catches your fist. He doesn't like you know like how some people like you punch and like you like a little bit like arm movement or you're actually pretty strong, JahQui. Like you usually push people back. He just stands still like stone. He's like, ha, not bad. Not bad, rookie. You've got some time.
JahQui steps back in like a half step and immediately bows, clasps his hands together, and says, "Teach me! I wish to learn stronger."
Was he wearing the bandage? Is that how he did that?
No.
He has his cane, that really weird. I think it said like it was the blue or purple robe, but it was like dimension robe, like where like he has like different things coming out like pocket dimensions.
Okay.
But well, actually, go ahead and roll a quick perception check.
Okay.
Oh, let me go to that website. I fucking lost
17.
all my D20s.
17 plus 6.
Ooh, that would do it. Okay, that's pretty high.
Hold 6.
Yeah, DC was like 22. So, JahQui didn't see it. You see it though, Bobby. So it wasn't wraps, but it looked like some kind of like metal brace around his hand, like from the inside of the robe, and you see like little sparks of arcane energy and stuff.
Okay.
As like he's giggling, just like, that's pretty cool. All right, yeah.
It is.
All right, but let's see, Radigar robes and stuff. So that's gonna, I believe what I wrote down for that.
300?
Well, 300 was for the robe. What else? And then the chalk box, I think it was 500, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, somewhere around there.
I'm going to check my accounting books.
Yeah.
This is shit we should have took care of last episode. I could have sworn.
No, I did. I told you the prices last time. Nobody here fucking remembers. Yeah, it was 500 gold pieces there. Nobody got the Ring of Hopes. Primary Lotus fist wraps were 60 gold pieces. The floating bard sword was 300 gold pieces. No, I thought it was 200.
Yeah, it was 200.
Yeah, it was 200. Yep, thank you. I mean, is that it? Like, I wanted to check, like, because that was all you guys
Wasn't
get.
there like a blue thing, like a blue?
An amulet thing.
Well, there was the amulet because I don't know if you actually had quite enough to get the bard sword as well.
I wasn't gonna get the bard sword, was we?
We have 100 gold right now.
Oh, okay, yeah. So you need to. You could always save up and try to get another 100, I guess. But, I would say you could try to go. You could try to go for a persuasion.
Haggle. Who
Are you
has the
sure?
best haggling skills?
Yeah, do some haggling, man. Let's see what you got.
I thought I tried this last time and it wasn't very well.
What kind of check do you do for haggling?
It's persuasion.
I've got plus 8 on that,
Very
guys.
best
Oh, but wait.
persuasion.
Oh, yes.
Talk like people. What would you say to this man who's old and crankly and magical?
Do we each
to
get a
get
try?
this floating sword?
Do we each get a
It's up to
I would give one try. I would give
Brooklyn.
one try to one person.
Should
And
we-
that
should
makes
we-
the most sense.
Should we group huddle and then I'll try?
That's so awkward.
like,
Like, would you do that in real life before?
No, Brooklyn, step up and do it. You got 8+. Let's fucking see it.
Yeah,
Okay,
you want the
so-
sword? Talk to me. Well, like how are you gonna talk to me?
Like
Well-
a person.
Yes, I have what I'm gonna say. Give me a chance. You're
Alright.
not gonna use it, but I will. You're this little, like, frail man and you use magic and you're not a bard and I'm a bard and I'm out there battling and stuff and I would use the sword more than you do, I feel.
Roll with disadvantage.
Really?
You
Wow,
fuck,
fuck, dude.
Hey, what?
You call him a frail old little man who's useless.
Well, I didn't want to say serious stuff.
Everything here.
I didn't want to say serious stuff because that's just cringy. Shall I try again? No.
No.
Well, I got
roll.
16. I got 8.
disadvantage?
Yeah, so 8 plus 8 is 16.
That's funny as
Alright.
hell. You frail old man, give me free shit.
Yeah, I know.
Brooklyn's cranky right now. He doesn't want to deal with this shit.
Fucking useless. You're gonna die soon anyways.
Yeah.
All right, let's see.
Jesus.
I rolled a natural
owe this
one,
to
so
me.
Ooh.
all right,
Oh,
so he's like
get fucking dunked on.
I am pretty dead.
He just straight up dies, and we just start
He's like-
fucking go grabbing all the shit in the shop.
You say you have 100 gold left? Yes.
That is correct, yes,
I
sir.
have 100 gold left.
Well, whoever... Oh, that's right, you're stuck in rocks. Nah. Well, whoever has it, sure, I'll give it to you for 100, but, you have to do me a favor later. I'll call on it whenever. But you also owe me a favor. Keep
Sweet
in mind,
deal.
that's gonna be worth 100 gold.
Fuck yeah, dude. Like, I'm game for that. I'll take it.
Oh, one sec. Here, why don't we shake on it? Shake on for business-wise.
Don't shake
yeah.
the magic man's hand.
handle,
He'll
careful.
curse you.
so
Do
Brooklyn
it,
shakes
pussy.
the hand.
Yeah, I take it with great strength. I'm like, yeah, nice firm handshake.
You take 5 lightning damage as he just like shakes your hand and shocking grasps you.
Oh shit!
So he's got one of like
Because,
the
like-
buzz buttons on his hand.
Yeah, pretty much just bzzz, it's like,
And don't call me frail.
and then politely
Worth
hands you
it.
the sword.
This guy is such a fucking
And
jokester.
I
love
give
it.
him the last
I say
100
thank
gold
you.
that we have.
Oh no, like, but well, I mean, you would definitely try, but like he's gonna like he's got to break up the rocks in you first, so he just kind of like looks at you, and he's like, okay, and just cracks his like knuckles and just drops the cane and just starts like ripping the rock off of your body, Phil, and just and until finally all the rock has been like ripped off of you, and he picks up the primordial gauntlet in his hand, just tink, 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 just.
Now remember, don't touch things that aren't yours. Trust me, fairies would be much worse. They would probably, like, take your soul or something.
and just puts it back on the shelf.
And I give him the 100 gold.
He takes the 100 gold. You guys are now flat out broke, but you've got some dope magic items.
Hell yeah, we're homeless.
So wait, we don't have any money left over.
No, we don't.
You had 100 gold left, and
So
you spent it on the sword.
anyone who has money in their pouch, just get rid of it.
It's okay, I'm
I can't believe
fucking.
you guys. I didn't.
I'm the master of
camping
camping on the street.
Bobby didn't even see this happening because she had her
Actually-
fucking hands against. She had her hands against the wall where the chalk was used to see that boat yard. And she's like,
Right.
"What's the boat? What's the boat's name?"
Thomas.
Thomas.
I think I told you last time. Yeah, it was
The Mega Spear.
I'll come back for you, Marco Polo. She kisses the wall. I'm coming back for you, baby.
You're weird, Bobby.
Does it respond to me? Are you fucking kidding? Don't you dare!
Please no.
you hear
Please
the
no.
faintest, like, you know, like the general creak of boats when they're on the high seas. You hear just the very faintest.
Ah!
You don't know if that's from.
This is
One
my
of the
Noel.
boats.
This is my Noel.
The Noel cost $1,000.
Your Noel costs a student loan.
Oh my god. No, it does not. Student loans are way
No,
more
you're right.
expensive.
I know.
Okay, so let's leave before I fucking my heart breaks
I talked
even
to my
more.
sword while no one's paying attention to me. That's Bobby. She's weird.
All I see is food.
You're a real buzzkill.
I kill. That is my purpose.
I kill. Yes.
Oh.
I wish I had that voice. The voice that goes evil. Okay, so we leave the shop finally because it's starting to smell in here.
Yeah, no, you guys finally come out and like you see Oakland kind of like, you know, brushing his hair back a little bit, trying to neat it up. You don't really need to roll any perception checks on this. There's like this tiny hickey on like his the left side of his neck. It's like,
That's
Oh my
disgusting.
God,
I'm going
you
back in there and I'm
old
fucking
pervert.
whacking him with a sword. That's disgusting.
what?
I'm gonna kill him.
What the holy shit?
wait,
Oh, slow down.
Brooke, you're really gonna Naomi.
Brooklyn's an armchair feminist.
Okay.
I'm
What are
gonna
you
say,
doing?
Naomi, what happened to
What happened to be
happened?
more serious?
No, what happened
Okay.
to what happened to these character inconsistencies? Respect the RP, you guys.
Yeah, she's just chaotic evil now. Just like, yes!
Okay.
murder
So,
hobos.
okay, Oakland, we got our gear. We're looking fresh and fly as shit.
Oh yes, I see that you definitely are.
I do a fucking twirl, dude. Fuck yeah.
Whoa. Very good.
Nice Radagar robes. I have to. What is that lingo? It is pretty dope.
Oh,
Yes.
dude. Can I give him a sick high five?
The
That's
man you
pretty
were-
baller.
Sure.
Sure.
Hell
Just
yeah.
his hand.
Pretty
love that.
dope.
Does a crisp high five.
Dopey.
And then sets up a fist.
Oh yeah, going for the fist bump.
Yep, you do the fist bump, and he does like this little like explosion like with a hand a bit.
I
I
love
was
this
hoping
guy.
Naomi
He
was
does.
going for a
Fucking,
high
like,
five.
Fucking Bobby's like, oh,
I was
so
hoping
jeez.
Naomi was going for a high five and he did a fist bump instead. It was like, what?
Okay, let's get
like,
going.
And then like he's like turkey instead. No.
Yeah.
And like you see like a little bit He uses a cantrip. I can never say this word right. Prestidigitation, whatever. Whatever. There's like little, like after like the little like explosion with his hands, like you actually see like little like fireworks go off from his hand.
Oh, that's epic.
Nice.
This guy's cool as shit.
Well, I think at this point, if you wish to look at the rest of the city, you can do that on your own. I think it's time that I bring over to General Kaizen, eh?
Yes.
Sounds good to me. And he just kind of starts walking towards the center, towards that giant, pretty much this like giant crystal figure, like just like a bunch of like different like crystals that are like spewing out. So, like that looks like this, like the only like unorganized thing in this city. As you guys are passing by local buildings in near the academy, different civilian houses and so forth, other floating, some are like floating chariots. You see different races of elves and half-orcs, and actually sometimes you see goblins too, and gnolls, which are like dog-like faced things.
They remind me of
like
Rafidi.
hyenas. Yeah, they do remind you of Rafidi. Every single goblin, even the lady ones.
I even think they're Rafidi too. Like, yo, Rafidi.
Oh my god, so racist.
Yeah, like one of them looks up, just
There's 5 of you.
What? No, I don't know you.
walks off.
Aw.
Or no one's like, hey, buzz off.
Oh.
And that came from a little tiny goblin too.
That's a
Tiny goblin husband.
that's important, Goblin.
You guys kind of like hear in the distance, like there's like this bumbling old man just kind of like sitting on like a garbage can, and like he has like this like it looks like a cane, but it's kind of like it's almost like a rotted stump like like this like it looks like a shower pole, but it's not, but it's made out of wood, and it's a rotting piece of wood as like he's sitting there like. As he like just kind of like sitting there like off to the side as you guys walk past him.
Sick reference.
As you're heading towards the main citadel.
Let's kill that guy.
You guys are entering inside the citadel,
Quivers.
and you guys
I feel
actually
like this was planned.
let's see. Now he gets into like this like main lobby kind of deal. And he shows you like there's this center glass tube. This tube, like it's different. It's not exactly like the elevators you've seen before, but like you see like this like almost like little pod in the inside. And he's like, now you all just step inside the pod, and it'll be the faster way to get to the military barracks over there. Then you'll be able to speak with General Kaizen.
Okay.
And as you hear from behind Oakland, you see like let's see there. So it's kind of like a secretary, but like it's a very very tall, stiff-looking elf that's just writing some notes. He looks over, just Mr. Overseer, what are you doing here? As Oakland turns around, like, oh, I'm just escorting some new folks.
Oakland's the overseer?
Oh my god! Right?
Yeah. Yes, Queen.
Oh, I
Which-
didn't even think that.
Which like
You didn't know that? Oh shit.
Oh fucking Bobby, you didn't even tell us.
No, actually,
Bobby doesn't tell us shit.
it actually did kind of take Bob by surprise. Like Bobby's heard of the Overseer.
Like,
seen
I've
his
heard
face
of the
maybe
man.
a couple times, but never like met him.
I've never actually met him, but like I fucking know this guy. I'm just like, oh, okay. Shit.
And he was like, well, don't worry about that. Everything's just, they're all just titles. Have fun in your pod.
Oh, this
And
guy's cool.
he, like, you actually see him like a little bit of like electricity sparkle at his feet, and he floats up and just literally flies out the door.
That was
Mr.
cool.
Overseer, you have papers you have to fill out.
I love
He's
this
a
guy.
cool
Get dunked
dude.
on, nerds.
But yeah, like you literally see him just like at first float and then just fly. So you guys are all standing right in front of this this glass tube with the pod, and it it awaits your your skinny butts to sit inside.
JahQui's
take
got a
you
plump
to the
ass. It's bubble butt.
I know we all have great.
Yeah,
that's
we all
one thing we all have great asses.
for sure. We're
You all
heroes.
are.
We're
You've all got
heroes.
dim hips, right?
Yeah, for sure. We're heroes.
We may not be the best fucking guild ever, but we have the best asses.
All right,
so you
all
can
right.
Go to hell.
Fair enough. With well-rounded butts and
Yes.
fantastic hip gates, you guys walk inside this
JahQui has
little
thug
glass
abs.
pod. What?
JahQui has thug up.
You guys all like go inside the glass pod, and the moment you sit, like you hear an automated voice says, "Please hold on." And before you guys can actually grab on anything, you guys feel like gravity leave you as you just drop, like down inside this glass tube. You guys
What are we
are
supposed
underground.
to hold on to?
The chairs.
Each other. Each other.
That's it? There's no...
I mean, it's funny. There are no
I
straps,
scream.
but you guys are stuck to your seats.
Oh, cool. Okay. I was wondering. I was like, what's keeping us in?
Centrifugal
What are we supposed to
force.
hold on to? Did we fuck up?
Nothing. You guys are just a pinball. Just
Yes, just die.
and then when
outright?
you come out, it's all this blood. and the guy still tries to talk to you like, aha, I see you arrived and all that.
You'll get used to it.
You'll get used to being brain damaged.
Yep. Oh, shit. But yeah, like, so you guys are just pretty much seeing nothing but, like, darkness. Like, sometimes you see, like, some passing lights above you, like, from the circular tube, just as, like, you are blazing on by. And then it looks like you're, like, going up that tube, but it's like, oh, we're going back? We're going back to the same spot we're at? But no. You pop up and the door opens, and it's like, please rate us on Twitcher.
What
Yep.
is Twitch for?
Yawn.
Yeah. It pretty much is like whatever. Like, you know, for you, Bobby, you're like, this is like just faster transport. Yep. This,
I
you're now
crawl out.
inside.
JahQui was pretty dumbfounded, I think, right? Hold up. Something I
Yeah.
don't know where JahQui's from. Is matriarch pretty advanced?
No.
Okay,
No,
so
it's not.
okay,
It's
so
very,
JahQui.
it's very traditional.
Okay, so JahQui's pretty blown away then, right? Okay.
I guess this is almost kind of like, I guess, imagine Futurama versus the Hunchback of Notre Dame. You can imagine.
Very epic. Okay, I'm down for that. That sounds awesome.
Yeah, it's like as you're inside, you see this large desk, another kind of like secretary-like person. He has curly red hair and kind of like beady black eyes. It is a dwarf, and he does have a beard, but his beard's like trailing like over his desk a little bit. But what's cool about it though, it's braided, and he's got a lot of like nice mix of gold and brass rings that are just like all like separate large braids for his beard. He's like, hey, y'all have an appointment.
Yes, I got an appointment with General Kaizen.
Ooh, let's see. And he pulls out like this large like textbook, but there's like a bunch of like different like blue arcane energies, like scrawlings are like appearing on it, and he's like turning page by page, like, let's see, Firewatch, or ex-Firewatch, sorry, Bobby Bergquist.
See.
I don't know what that means, but alright, just go through that office door down there, hallway, to the right.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Yep, off you go.
JahQui gives him a deep bow. He seems very important.
The dwarf's like, oh, yep. Just raises up a hand awkwardly, like not really like knowing how to respond to your bow. Is very much like,
JahQui gives him a smirk and then continues on.
right, and Phil and Brooklyn, you're following down the right. Down the right.
Mm-hmm, yep.
I am talking like JahQui every day now.
Still,
Hey, man.
Phil's still kind of like taking in everything. He's like quite impressed by like the architecture and just all like the magic.
Oh
here.
yeah, like even though you are not a spellcaster, Philin, you can almost like feel the thrum of magic. It's like if the inner walls are like pulsing like with literal veins and arteries of magic.
Yeah, like,
Glorious.
the way Philin feels, the most magical place Philin ever went to
Disney.
was probably the casino. But even then, that magic felt more like really horrible and twisted in a way.
Very much so. Like while here, like it's vibrant.
It's just really, yeah. So he's kind of like, he's always sort of seen kind of like something that's a little bit dark.
Yep. And as as you guys are like walking like off of the black and white tiled floors, looking around, like it kind of, I guess for the sense of the audience to understand, because I'm terrible describing things. Kind of like hospital-ish.
By the way, and only stepping on one color
Hospital-ish, you
tile.
say?
Yeah, like hospitals is like white walls, but like there are black and white tiles though, so like it feels like it's like so bright to make sure that like everyone is active and alert, but it's a little bit like, oh, like, yeah, you know what, like bright office lights and stuff, they're there to keep you active and awake, to keep you working. That is what this general setting and feeling feels like. It's not a place where you're gonna go and just hang out with friends.
Very superficial, right?
Very superficial, very business-like, but then again, this is the military barracks, and this is like,
oh, that's
where,
the military barracks. That kind of makes sense though, a little bit.
yeah, like this is where, like, you know,
this
like,
is like a general store or some shit.
no, like this military barracks, like where like there are like certain bunks and stuff. Like Bobby pretty much like knows like where she's going to find General Kaizen. Which when you guys get there, Bobby, knowing you just probably open the door, which he also imagines.
Yep. Can I throw an observation check?
You mean like a perception check for what?
Observation check.
Yeah, just under perception.
What are you looking for?
A soulmate.
Yeah.
Can I do one
Phil's
too?
looking out for,
I
Phil's
rolled
looking out for
13.
some
No.
hot
Hey,
That
chicks.
oof, actually.
Rough.
But I rolled a 17.
What?
I rolled a 17.
But like, what are you looking for? Like, just
Do I see any hot chicks?
Oh.
Get your mind out the gutter.
Oh.
I haven't brought it up, and I just thought,
Probably.
yeah, fuck it.
Like while you're like walking by, like, you know, you're generally like engaged with this place, but like hell, like you saw a half orc and you were thinking like, ah man, half orcs, like they're okay, but like, you know, it's like, damn girl, she's got some hips. But, like, you take like one like look at her eyes and she
turns around. It's JahQui.
It's JahQui. Oh, beautiful. No.
Oh, you stare at JahQui eyes. You're so
No, like
weird.
half a girl, like she's just kind of like almost like
JahQui
lifts up her
flattered.
chin a bit and like turns away, and she's much more like respect. Like she demands respect. She's like more of a person like
She's
who,
empowered.
Yes, is empowered.
Nice.
She needs to be acknowledged.
like you get this general sense like every person, man or woman here, they're focused on their job, their duty, their position. They are going to do a task, or they're going to go and get their training in, or they're going to go and get some general paperwork done. But if they're here to work or sleep. That's why like there are sleeping quarters here, but it's not sleeping quarters for comfort. Sleeping quarters like you're going to go to bed, then wake up, do your thing, then go to bed, and then do your thing. It's their schedule. Like you get the sense like as you're looking at other people, they're not like gonna give you a general wink or glance back like, hey, I'm playful. They're like,
They're actually
God, I'm tired.
NPCs.
yeah, they are legitimate
and because of
NPCs
that
that have
feeling-
things that they want to do or they
They'll
have
just
to
say
do.
the same thing on response.
And because
T-posing.
I take that into consideration. I thought, yeah, okay, I'm not gonna fuck.
But there
around
are some pretty attractive. Well, most people here are kind of attractive because like they keep themselves in shape.
Nice.
Pretty darn well.
Got it.
But yeah, you just like open the door, Bobby, and you see like large oaken desk. Let's see, with a bunch of like different metals to the left, and they were all like for different like recommendations for the fire watch, and then up to general. And you guys seen this too, and it's an open window that overlooks the rest of the military base and that large dome that you are very well accustomed to, Bobby, where you did your training. You guys see the chair turn around and little tufts of the white hair, and as he turns around, he, with his green shimmering eyes and also kind of like white 5 o'clock shadow with a little bit of a goatee at the end.
Hey, thanks for coming.
Kaizen, you son of a bitch. This is exactly like Predator. We're gonna shake hands.
Yeah.
and fucking
Yeah, he
biceps
totally-
The fucking
listen.
high five thing.
Yeah, he totally like goes in for it. Just whips out the hand,
Yeah,
like grabs your
wham.
arms, like doing good.
Oh, as always.
Well, I heard that you were actually part of that little mercenary tip
back that saffron jungle business?
Mm-hmm.
Your crew here. Can you trust them?
Trust him? As much at this point, it's all I got. Yeah, I trust him.
All right.
We've been through the thick of it, guys, and you can trust these guys.
JahQui does like a cool pose. Can I roll for
You could, sure, roll a performance check.
Yeah, let me do a performance check. It's like legit
you
moves
wave.
though. It's not like flailing around like a retard. Just to make sure.
Just go ahead and roll. What? Tell me what number you get.
19.
All right, so you pull off like you've done a lot of like stunts and bows before, but this is military. You think about it, you go like
Yeah,
like,
I do like a very
oh, what would be
high
cool?
honor
Yeah, you did-
military traditional thing.
like a straight up salute, and it looks like really spiff. And he's like, at
It's
ease.
resplendent.
He's like, hey, shut the door though.
Philin
Yes,
shuts
yes, I was
the
about
door.
to say, Phil, shut the door.
He's like, thanks.
Don't tell me what to do.
Now, as I said, I have an opportunity for you, Bobby, to be recognized like you deserve and potentially become a general. But, as you well know it, I need the support not only of Laura, but I also need at least 2 other generals on our side. So we would have the 60% vote. But to do that,
God damn.
I have a very, very dangerous reconnaissance mission for you. And if possible, an extraction. You saw it before. That purple jewel. We have one of the fragments. Right now,
Do you now?
right now Professor Howard is
It's
working
been a
on
while since we heard about that.
it. Yeah. All we know is that you and your crew here were the last people to see it, I can assume. Besides that, it's split off into different directions. We can only tell from that because of, I don't know how, but Professor Howard has the whole thing. He calls it the King's Jewel or something like that, and you know how he is. He gets excited. Yeah, and he starts talking a lot. Well, anyway.
Philin like leans over to Brooklyn and goes, "What jewel are they talking about?"
Bobby can hear this. Bobby can hear this.
No, roll a perception check for that, Bobby, to hear that.
5 + 6, 11.
That's more than enough. Like, you definitely hear that a little bit.
So I go, the jewel when we fought Hobbs with. Remember that?
I don't think Philin saw it because he was like, he turned around or some shit, right?
Yeah,
I was
like,
too busy healing
right,
you
he was
guys.
also like hugging you guys
I
and
was
crying and stuff. Like, I thought I lost you. As like that whole jewel sequence
Yeah,
happened.
it's the MacGuffin Jewel, Philin. Don't you worry. It's very important and powerful.
I would not
JahQui
call it a
just
MacGuffin.
listens.
This thing is potentially dangerous, I think. What I know is that
As MacGuffins are.
Professor Howard wants to make it potentially a battery. Eh, you know as well as anybody else,
Oh,
this city
that's
is
gonna
run
work
off
out
of
great.
magic. I know. This thing is a major source of that magic. He says he needs the whole thing put together, though, for it to be officially used. What I don't like is that it's in potential enemy hands. Yeah, I know there's a treaty. I know that, we're in the same side and all that, but, you can never really trust them. Not after what we've been through. No way. I think something's fishy. I need you to get that other fragment. If you can. Or at least find and tell us where it is. Because I don't trust matriarch owners to have that. Not for one damn minute.
And now, dare I ask, why us? Because I smell a grift when I see it, dude. Like,
Because
why can't you trust anyone else with this? Like, I see you dangling this carrot in front of me for generalship. Like, what's going on here, my man? Be honest with me.
I can't protect you. Usually we would send in, no offense, because, your forte was in control. You would get, I remember that in the Firewatch. We get in, burn it, control it,
take the area. Usually we'd send in our secret scouts, and hell, I would send in, the ironic salmon. He's pretty good at slipping in between the walls. Damn, he's a shady character.
Ironic salmon?
Yeah, ironic salmon. He's one of our top guys. But
It's a code name. Don't worry, it's not his actual name.
Right.
It's, God forbid, who would call themselves that?
well, of course. Damn it.
I'm just that's literally all Bobby is thinking about. Like, Freddy's talking about these fucking scouts. Like, this is one of the fucking characters I made just in case Bobby fucking died. And I'm just like, oh my, I'm thinking, why isn't fucking Lopov here?
But here's what I'm trying to say. If you accept this mission, sometimes there could be discussion of diplomatic immunity, some bullshit that we can try to throw in the last second to pull you guys out in case you get in trouble. I can't do that. This would be a top secret mission. You'd be on your own and alone. No one could come with you. It would be just you. The best we could do is that you would get to the outer borders of Matriarch. Once you were outside Matriarch borders, we would pull you out. Other than that, that's it. You would be by yourself within enemy territory, trying to scout out one of the most, at least I think, dangerous artifacts we've found. And beyond that, you'd be meeting some powerful people over there. I still get the shivers thinking that we have somebody just as powerful as our overseer over there. I still think they're crazy.
We will, of course we will. We fucking love trouble here, Kaizen. This is what we do. It's fun shit, but we're gonna need to talk around town for a little bit. You brought up Laura, and you know me. Like you said, this one mission alone ain't gonna get me generalship, so
No, actually, this is what I mean. This mission would prove that not only are you resourceful, generally powerful, and quick. This would show enough evidence, and that you were able to, if you were even successful to bring that jewel fragment back, that would be more than enough to support Laura and me, and potentially get 2 of our others on our side.
Oh, I bet, because that worked so well in the war. That wasn't enough to prove anything. Sure, I'll do it, Kaizen, no problem. What do you guys think? I can't think of it being too. I kind of look at JahQui. I can't think of it being too contentious. Being over in the Matriarch.
I need one thing from you if I accept.
Yeah, well, what do you, here's the thing. You're giving things to me. What are you gonna do for my men here? What are you gonna do for them?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask.
Because they ain't gonna fucking do this.
I know. And
I give my boys some incentive, because I'm just here for the trouble.
I mean, what do you want? I can throw in some gold if that's what you're looking for. I don't know if you're looking for like titles. I don't think we can really do that for you here because you don't really have representation behind you as much as BirdQuest does.
Can I get a primordial gauntlet?
Oh my fucking god.
Let's see if he actually knows what the hell you're talking about. Oh yeah, he does. He's like,
What? Oh, you went. No way. I don't want to mess with that crazy old man. No way. There's not like multiple primordial gauntlets. There's like one. That guy's got it.
I see.
Look, I may be a general, but I'm not a god here. I can't pull all the strings.
I have one condition.
Yeah? What?
I want to speak to Eldritch's most intelligent individual.
I mean, I'm gonna send you guys to Professor Howard, and he probably would be the most intelligent person here.
Oh.
Well, I don't know. Besides Oakland, he's pretty wise.
That's a good question, actually.
Oh.
JahQui, why are you here?
Oh, I want to figure what this is. And he whips out this baby, this golden fucking baby, and slams it on the table. He fucking revealed it.
Finally.
Hold All I had to do was ask.
Earl, you're the best.
And he whips out this golden
Even though you
baby
fuckers I've been
puts
editing
it on the fucking
episodes.
table.
Oh my god, JahQui.
Slams it
Oh,
down.
why would you hand this to them?
Yeah, like he's
Villain
yeah, he immediately looks down at
the
all
golden
this.
baby.
I have no idea what that is. Thank God you're gonna go talk to Professor Howard about that. He would probably know.
Oh, okay.
Wait, is it alive?
And he puts it back in the backpack immediately.
Just so you know, as you observe it, Philin, it's not moving. It is a golden baby statue. It looks like.
Can I roll some perception on that shit? Like, can I see any magic coming off of it or anything?
You're not. It would be more of an Arcana check, and you're not really proficient in Arcana.
Let me give the Arcana check. How about I do it?
All right, sure.
17 plus 2.
Let me see. That's 19. You don't really see any what?
Well, the only reason JahQui never ever wanted them to mess with it because JahQui didn't really think any of these guys would know jack all about like that sort of stuff. So he never.
Oh yeah, this
fair
is.
enough.
So I'm not gonna.
This is
But
totally.
this
I'm not
guy,
gonna know
these guys
anything.
seem smart as shit, and they're in the most high tech technology. So he's like, yeah, okay, this guy knows.
Right. Well, General Kaizen has no idea. He's looking at this and he's just kind of like,
I mean, I've seen statues, but I don't. Oh, sorry. Howard, be your best bet, at least for me.
but
Ooh, do you know what a Nightbringer is? Nightwalker, Nightwalker.
one at a time, people, slow down.
Everyone has questions. How's
before
Laura
you look at
doing?
it, Bobby,
That's
you,
all I
you
wanna
can't
know.
really. There's. It looks like a statue. Like you're feeling maybe something coming off of it, like some kind of source of like
Heartbeat
magic,
if
but
you
it's
touch it.
it's different. But like it's not really magic per se. Almost, you're just kind of like, I don't know. There's something weird about it, but whatever. And then you ask Nightwalk,
It's like, what is it? Is that a stripper or something?
Yeah, you know what? I'm starting to think it probably is.
I also have a question.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Brooklyn, please.
So for me to fucking be in on this, I would like access to any and all, regardless of how classified, fucking files and information, any investigations or research into why shit has been turning up here randomly.
No way. No.
So you're saying that some fucking artifacts that are stronger than your leader?
No way.
I put a hand on Brooklyn's shoulder. Kiddo, if I become a general, I'll fucking do it.
I'm like, just so like fist
Look,
pump
all
out.
right.
I fucking nod at General. Yeah, fucking growl at me, Kaizen, like he used to do back in the day.
Oh, excuse
you know I can do it.
You know,
know I can do it.
there are only
Yeah, keep shaking your
there are
head,
so
Kaizen.
many fucking codes you'd be breaking.
I know. Isn't it fun? Let's go
But
back
I'm
to those
special,
days,
boy.
Kaizen.
I hate.
Let's get out of this stuffy office, Kaizen. Fuck, this does not suit you, my man.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. Let's.
What
let's-
would Laura think?
like as like he kind of like stands up, like he's like stretching his back. He's actually just as tall as Philin, surprisingly. Like just
Yeah, he's a big fucking dude.
like. Yeah, this is boring. Let's go for a walk.
Thank Christ.
he kind of like he just walks out of the same entrance you guys came in, and as over a little bit of time, like maybe like a few minutes, like he kind of takes you down a stairwell that leads outside of the barracks, and it's just kind of like which you know out of most of the city, like you know it looked like cement or stone blocks for like most of like the ground here, but here it's like shale, like a black igneous like glass shale like all over the ground here, because it either looks like it's like the edge of a coast, or it's like if there's like some volcanic activity a while ago and it's never really gone away. As he's like walking towards like the dome or something like that, he just needs like fresh air, which Bobby kind of like hit it like right on the head. He's like,
Yeah, I don't like staying in that office. Makes me feel too damn prissy.
Mm-hmm.
Look, I'm serious though. if you want to get up to that general rank and, well, I guess you guys want what you want, you're gonna have to be successful. At least with reconnaissance.
We will.
No matter what you do, don't piss off any high priests. I tell you what.
Oh, please, we don't piss anyone off. We're little angels, Kaizen.
Don't
played a
bullshit
priest once.
me, Bobby. Don't bullshit me. That's why I'm
just saying,
worried.
you just picked the perfect people for this mission, Kaizen. I know there's more to this.
I picked the only people that I could for this.
Ooh.
I'm still on it.
Philin asks if they know anything about Giran and what he's doing.
I'll actually roll for that. No. I rolled a natural 1.
You don't know what Giran's up to. Giran's doing some shit that we've lost track of at this point.
I mean... No, as he thinks like...
I really, I don't know the name Giran. I don't really leave the city as much as I used to. Not anymore.
I mean, I just assume that you guys, since you're keeping an eye on Matriarch, you probably keep an eye on everywhere, right?
Believe what you want, man. we believe, we look at the things that are most concerning. At the moment, it's Matriarch having a powerful item. Professor Howard will be able to tell you the whole thing.
Yeah. So let's go head over to Howard then, shall we?
Did
guess.
Brooklyn end up
He's
getting
good.
anything out of that?
Brooklyn? Well,
He's got a big fat
I told Brooklyn, and when I get a fucking general, I'll look into this, no problem.
Yeah, that's all I need.
There will be some shit, though, Bobby, you won't even be able to touch. And if you're not careful, you could as quickly lose that title as you get it.
I don't imagine having it for very long, Kaizen. I'm looking a little bit higher than that these days.
Yeah, alright, you do what you want. Well, other than that, I think that's really about it for what I need to...
Just... He puts a hand on your shoulder, Bobby, and just looks you straight and is like,
Seriously, be careful. Because sometimes those... We may be cruel sometimes. We may kill because we have to. Mostly we try to be reasonable and just put them in cells. Try to give them fair trials and all that. You know what Matriarch is like. If they really don't like you, they may do worse things than kill you.
Sounds like fun.
You crazy son of a bitch. Alright. Well, how about this for at least a starting compensation?
and he pulls out a sack of coins. It's like, here, kind of tosses it to you, Bobby. It's like, and I'm a little worried about your well-being. So he pulls out out of a shirt pocket, just small little white card. He's like, take this to one of the academy potion shops. That should get you at least a healing potion for each of you. Only a standard one, though. I know it's not the greatest, but it's something.
Oh, yes. Thank you
Fix
kindly,
it.
Kaizen.
JahQui gives a bow.
Thank you, sir.
I'm nodding like,
Yeah, no problem. Well, you kids... Well, I was gonna say stay out of trouble. Don't get in too much trouble, then. He's like, excuse me, I need to do a warm-up. And he actually just starts, jogging away towards that
Just immediately? God damn.
Yeah, just me. He's itching to
man.
do stuff. Like, you see him,
I know,
just
it's
running
like-
towards that
Guys-
big old dome.
He's like the sort of guy that says, you know what? I want that. And as he's talking to the moon, he just goes.
Yeah. He is
to,
pretty much that type of person.
I look to Bobby and I just gotta say, military life seems boring.
Oh no, it was the best, Philin. It's the
anymore.
office life that kills you. That's where soldiers go to die.
which is why the benefits of a general can be an upside and a downside.
Mm-hmm.
Well, where you guys going?
So we're heading to Howard.
Wait,
Straight
we
to
should get
Howard.
Potion. And how much gold did he
Yeah,
give you?
yeah. I
have to count it
want
later.
to check how much
You
gold.
gotta count
Oh, you
that
start
in
counting?
like a waiting.
Yeah, I want to count the gold.
gotta-
So I would say on the way
have to have a
you're
short rest.
to which you have to go back to the academy area to find Professor Howard. You are counting gold. You get about 250 gold pieces.
250? All right, this is the boat fund, boys.
God.
Can I take a moment?
Plus my 10, so we have you said 250?
Yes, 260.
So we have 260 going towards the boat.
Hey,
God,
we
what are you
didn't all
saying,
agree
Philin?
on that.
May I? Okay, I wanted to ask, how's my sword doing?
Oh, you're okay. So, whispering in the depths of your inner mind, and it feels like it's ringing in your ears, like you can barely pretty much hear anything else. You just hear
Hungry. I want to feed soon.
Ooh. It's definitely a moral choice here. What happens if my sword doesn't feed?
you'll find out.
Yeah.
That's not good.
So we head back to the
that's
academy
not good.
area. Let's drop by the
Right.
potion shop. We'll pick that up on our way to Howard.
As like you guys are walking towards there.
Yep.
This is happening, but like Phil, is there something else you want to do while you guys are walking?
Kills random citizen
As
as they
we're
walk.
walking along,
Oh no.
fill in. Oh nah. I'm trying to think. Is there any way I can like start a fight without looking like a bad
Oh
guy?
my god.
Without looking like a
What?
bad guy?
Will you whip out the sword? I'm trying to be a good guy.
I'm a
Just like,
hero.
"Oh, shit, you're too
Pro
nice."
tip, there isn't a way.
I'm a hero.
We keep walking
Can I
to the
observe
fucking
to see if
potion
there are
shop.
any
Hang on, he's still
thieves
thinking.
in the area?
What?
Can I observe
He's
to see if
not
there's anyone
thinking.
trying to pickpocket or steal something where I can justify fighting them?
Oh,
You're not a
my God.
vigilante.
Percentile for that.
Knowing us, Philin, just wait like 5 minutes. A fight will break out at random. All right, like chill out, my
It's
man.
about to happen.
Let's see.
Come on, here we go.
Wow. I got a 98% for that. So, okay. You do actually notice there is this kind of cringy looking goblin with you've seen Rafiti's ears. These are much longer and they look nasty, almost like a little bit twisted,
Ew.
gnarly with a bunch of bite marks in them. As you see poking out of a hood, and you just hear this cackle as starting to cast this little simple cantrip of mage hand, grab at somebody's coin purse. Says, ah!
So I see this.
Yes,
Or everyone does.
you see it.
Okay, I immediately pick the guy up by his collar and say, "What are you doing, little man?"
All right, go ahead and make make an athletics check. I'm gonna make an acrobatics.
Okay.
Bobby goes sits on the
I
bench
got-
and watches.
I got a
like-
10 plus 5.
This
Is old Trash Man around? Not Junk Man, but Trash Man. He's like, oh, reference.
Oh yeah.
I'm the trash man.
Let's see. I'll roll percentile for that, because why not?
Who's the junk man? He sounds like a Mega Man villain.
94.
Hell yeah!
Okay.
Yeah.
Further in the distance, even you just you see that similar guy with this long kind of dirty
He's gonna
staff
team up with us.
just walking around. By the way,
I'm gonna chill with him. He's gonna tell me a story.
okay, you're gonna go with him. Philin, you grab him by the scruff. You
Aaron
actually
back
you do
again.
manage to grab him, and he's trying to escape stuff, and he doesn't respond. He's going to, ooh, nice. He's gonna pull out a dagger and actually
Whoa.
stab at your hand.
Oh,
He's like,
snap!
and also tries to
much
bite
damage
onto your
is that?
hand as well.
Or do I get an opportunity to react to that?
Not yet. First, roll a Constitution to see if you're gonna hold on to him.
Oh shit! I rolled a 5 plus my Constitution is 3.
No,
8.
that's not enough. So you actually drop him ow, like a little shit, as he stabs you, he starts running away, now you can.
Okay, then. So I roll for initiative then?
Just if you're gonna attack, roll an attack. And with the sword, which usually, by the way, people, magic items you have to attune to. This one he does not.
Okay, I just rolled an 18.
That would be plus, let's see, plus 7. Plus, yeah, so
Okay,
God,
okay.
20, 20. So that's 25. Yeah, you totally hit the fucking goblin.
Okay, I pull it out, and this thing doesn't have a blunt side, does it?
I mean, it's got the flat of a blade, but go ahead and try to be blunt about it.
So, D6.
No, it's a great
I
sword.
rolled
It's 2d6 and an additional d6 of cold damage.
Okay, so 4, 5, and 2.
Oh my god, 11?
Well, hang on. Fine. Okay, so
Yeah.
11 and then plus your damage, which your strength's plus 3, right? So it's plus
yeah.
7 damage. So that's 18. Yeah, so that's more
Shit.
than
What the
yeah, that's
fuck?
more than enough to like you actually how are you doing this? Like, are you gonna like
I just bring it down.
Like a
on him.
stab?
I just like pull it out and just swing it right down.
okay,
onto him.
you go for a quick like stab like into his back, which at this point clearly like people saw a confrontation, and like as you stab into him, Philin, you just hear in your mind just yes, as like you see like the gun go like and like as like blood starts like pouring out of his mouth, it hits the ground, and so does he. But then you see his body start to shrivel, like it just like if something is sucking the blood out of his body. Just
Philin goes, "Oh my god, I have a vampire sword!"
as like it just complete, and like you see like
That's
the
that's
body
your first reaction.
shrivel up completely, where like the skin is just pulled tight across its bones, as like it's just pretty much lost most of its liquid form, and even like the little bit of blood that goes on the ground, like it just all went into the sword.
Yeah, the reaction is like, "Holy shit, I have a fucking vampire sword," and he's kind of like,
Yeah, as like
Your first reaction is, "Oh my god, I just killed a man in literal cold
yeah,
blood."
how dare you? As
he was.
and
Dude, this is like a high fantasy world. Fuck them.
yep,
If you go to fucking jail, we're not
Goddamn
coming
goblins. Fuck them.
as like your
You have 250 gold. You can.
as like
bail me.
your sword like it actually it pulses for a second, which is disturbing. You literally see like a vein pulse within the sword. Just
It's got soul edge.
Wait, I pull it out and say, "I'll call you the Black Mamba."
If you call me anything but Ravenmore, I will rip your mind asunder.
Okay, Black Mamba's not the name. I kind of look around and say, "Nothing to see here, people. He was trying to rob a man." Should I like roll?
yeah, with
persuasion?
disadvantage.
Okay then.
Like, why even
I rolled a
defend
nat
yourself?
20. Fucking hell.
Now roll again.
I gotta roll. I know.
True villain.
7.
What'd you get?
7.
What's your total?
7
7 is the
Seven.
total. You
Seven.
added
Oh,
everything
wait.
to
No,
it.
no modifier. No modifier.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. Sorry. My apologies. My persuasion is +1, 8. I rolled an 8.
All right. So.
That's the total.
All right, hang on. All right. The only thing that's helping you really, Phil, is that it's a goblin.
Pardon?
Lot of people don't like goblins. Most people would agree they're
Yes.
like fucking goblins. They're assholes. But in this city,
This is
a lot of
fucking
people are
racist.
pretty accepting. So seeing that, like, you see a lot of disturbed faces. You see some kind of like nodding like with approval, like
Yeah.
that makes sense. And then you, but like you do see like a few people who just are freaked also at the fact that it looks like the blood was sucked out of the fucking little body, and a lot of people move away from you. A lot of people are just leaving you guys alone in the alleyway.
Wait, you guys? No way. We're not near him. He went off and did his own thing.
What are your reactions? to
We were like
what
walking
the
and he
sword
saw
did
he
then?
saw the guy, so he ran off a little bit. So we never followed him or anything.
Yeah,
He's
we're
pretty
hanging out
alone.
with we're hanging out with Gandalf.
Wait,
pretty alone.
so wait, the three of you went after the trash man, pretty much.
We went after Trash Man.
Okay.
What about you, Brooklyn?
Like
No,
he's like,
Brooklyn.
Go ahead,
Brooklyn like sat down and counted his fingers. He was gonna wait for Philin for a bit.
okay, yeah, me and JahQui.
Yeah,
you know
because
how
from
with
the, from
parents.
the initial reaction, like the way you said it, like it sounded like he ran off, like he just saw a thing and just left the area, sort of deal, like pretty far away.
A little
the
bit, yeah. Like he's like,
Yeah.
oh, I see something. Beep.
So I never.
But,
I
you
never
you know
did-
that
I never
fucking
followed
Vine?
him. I just kind of.
You know that, you know that Vine? I want to be a cowboy. Like Bobby and Gandalf are swinging on that little swing set, going, "You shall not pass. You shall not pass."
I mean, you can say what you want.
While that's going
but-
on, then I did this. Phil's kind of scratching his head, like, oh.
Brooklyn
kind of
does not condone this
Feel
at
a
all.
little bit bad. Puts the sword away, and he can't.
Yeah, he get fucked.
Oh.
Get fucked.
Philin, I'm gonna do. This is the first example of it. I'm gonna loot the body. I'm gonna see what the body's got on him. Then.
Oh, okay.
God.
You're gonna loot the
Jesus.
body in public.
Give
No,
me,
no, no,
well,
no,
wow,
no,
in front of
no.
people.
Brooklyn.
I'm gonna interrupt and be like, no, come on, we're going.
This feel-
You've done enough.
He's a barbarian.
We don't even know what he's done. Like we don't know what the sword is about. So we just fucking Philin just killed a fucking goblin at random. Like
Yep.
And turned him into a raisin.
So
You
we're gonna quickly
explain
jump back
it?
to
You and your
Bobby.
grapes.
We're jumping back to Bobby and JahQui. So you two are with this man. What are you guys doing?
yeah. We're just hanging out. We're just playing with them. Like you know when a parent has a little child between them, they swing them. We're
Playing
swinging
with
Gandalf
them,
around.
yeah.
There's no okay. Like, are you gonna like try and grab him and stuff? Because like he's just walking. He's just walking.
We're just
around.
walking with them. We're
molesting this old
enjoying
man,
we're
Adam.
enjoying time with our cherished elder.
All right. Well, as you walking with them, like he's
Jackie's
He-
just kind of
he-
behind the two. He's not really. He's
right.
just
Like he's
walking
kind of
right now.
looking down a bit, and he looks well. Okay, since you guys are behind him, like you see like his head drooping a bit. You just hear like.
Stop. Stop.
What is he?
Stop. This is very fucking
I'm
sad.
taking-
Stop.
Bobby, what he's saying?
He's
I'm
saying
taking
meme
his little
reference.
dagger.
No, I'm not. I am doing
taking
my
his
own
dagger,
legitimate
Bobby.
thing.
He's looking for Bilbo. I think we should go look for Bilbo. New mission.
Bilbo.
Then what are you saying? What are you saying, Phil?
Does this goblin guy have anything of interest?
Are
on
you
him?
going
No,
to
you're
loot his
not doing
body?
this.
We're not-
What?
We
I
are
snap
not.
his wrist. I
We are
no,
not
I
doing
slap his hand even.
Wait, is this
not
the
happening.
bearded guy? Is the trash man we're following? Does he have anything of interest on him?
Oh, on the old man?
No, I'm talking about the goblin guy, the magical goblin.
Oh, you guys.
Okay.
I'm heading. Okay, I had my fun. I'm heading to Howard.
I
I'm
know.
heading to Howard.
So
I'm done.
one at a time.
I am done
though.
with this.
So you okay? Before we get back to you, Philin, you were following the old man. He's just kind of mumbling, repeating after himself, and just kind of stumbling away. Are you doing anything else? Are you going to keep following him?
Does he have anything of interest about him besides the thing you explained?
He's wearing an old, like brown old rag. As like he looks completely like disheveled, like his hair is like parted and
So he's
oily.
he's just a hobo man.
He looks like very much a homeless man who is like on kind of like a madness rambling as he's just repeating the name. Just
Roll observation.
perception.
He said
lo-
it again. Yeah, okay,
No,
I'll do that.
baby,
I love you,
can't
man.
Come in. I'm
Boom,
playing
7,
D&D.
probably nothing.
I can I roll perception as well?
Sure. What do you? I mean,
17
Okay.
plus 6.
you see his hair follicles really oily and nasty. He's very old.
He's just
And
a
he's-
nasty
he's
old
just a-
man.
He's very homeless.
Okay.
Okay.
He's very sad.
I turn around. Come on, Jack. Let's go to Howard. While
Why did you
Philin-
follow him?
He looked
Okay.
interesting.
That. Okay.
As I carry
Okay,
on
okay.
to go
Now we're gonna go
get
back to Philin.
with Brooklyn.
Philin, go ahead.
As I carry on to go back to Bobby and
So you're not
Jackie
investigating the body?
with Brooklyn, I pick up his knife and I put that in my
No, I fucking smack that shit out his hand.
Okay, so then I can't believe saying this. Brooklyn, give me an athletics check to stop
You're
Philin.
welcome.
Philin rolled an athletics check to oppose this.
Okay then.
Fuck.
6 plus 5, 11.
13.
What's your athletics?
I've got a jack of all trades, so I get +1.
Yeah,
But I
she
rolled
does.
a 12.
That's hilarious.
Oh, I thought you said 4.
No.
I thought you said 4. When you said 13, I was like, how fucking athletic
No,
is this
so
kid?
13. That's enough to beat your 11, Phil. And like Phil, as like you reach for like
Okay,
that
that's fine,
dagger,
that's fine. I
you
go,
feel
ooh.
like actually Brooklyn wraps his body around your arm, and like wraps like the arms like around your wrist and hand. So like it's like, so heavy. Like as like Brooklyn's like just gripping onto you like with the whole body. Like no, stop being bad.
Stop being the mean man.
Fine. Philin goes to catch up with Bobby
like,
and
carry
JahQui.
I'm still on the arm.
Just walking down the street like nothing here to see, folks. Just carrying a person. That's awesome.
I love it.
So you guys all catch up after your random
I just
shenanigans.
left a raisin in the street.
Which you've gotten a lot of strange looks at you. You start heading towards Professor Howard, which you see a large castle.
Is that?
Yeah, I'm
that
just
his
doing that
voice?
voice that you talk about, Earl. But yeah, like that you do see like a very large castle in the distance. It's oddly shaped though. It's different. Like you see like you do see like a big old like main like traditional gate with a moat. Surprisingly, I think it's more for decoration almost, but it could be fortified if it wanted to. But the weird thing about it is like you see towers, but they are of different sizes and of different directions. Like you see like 3 large traditional tall towers while the middle is the tallest, but you also see large towers going like completely horizontal. Like instead of like going like up and vertical, like horizontal like to the ground, which you're like, that doesn't seem like it should work. Like on top of the other towers. So it looks like a giant thorn bush of like towers.
Freddy, not to
Yeah.
interrupt you, sorry, but I need to add half of 18 or 17 to my health. I mean, because I take half damage from my sword, don't I?
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
So half of
So,
18's
it
was 9.
18 damage, wasn't it? Okay.
Damn, you took 9 damage?
So I'm on 44. Yeah, my sword does half damage to me. What I deal.
But then
onto
like
you.
when you rage, it becomes
so it's
quartered.
quite fair that it does so much damage, really.
Yeah, but then remember when you rage, it becomes quartered.
Yeah, okay. That was pretty
yeah,
good.
yeah. I'll remember that. Yeah, I forgot
did too,
about
actually.
that almost, and you didn't.
That's my
You
bad.
need yourself a secondary
yeah.
sword, bud.
No, that's why I've got the red member still. Cause I was like, oh man, I can just fucking use that if I want as well.
Is it on your
and then just
person
poke
right
my
now?
The bag of
It's
holding.
It's in.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's in the bag of holding. I can just be like, yo, Brooklyn, pass me the other sword, and he
Yeah.
can like
You
fucking.
just we'll see. Anyway, so you guys are heading over the. But yeah, it looks like a thorn bush of towers, like different towers in different directions, and you're just like, seriously, architecturally, this should not work, but apparently it is. And as you guys are approaching the gate, you don't see anybody there. Like there is like a small little bridge that leads you to the front of it. Bobby, you know what to do. You're just like knock knock. Yeah, like you don't hear a response, but like you hear like chains like
Howard,
turning
I'm
and
home.
lifting like as if like the drawbridge is gonna come down, and then a tiny door just opens. Yeah, tiny door opens for the group. And you guys are walking through.
JahQui stands and waits for the drawbridge to fall. He doesn't get it.
Okay, so like everyone else walks through a tiny door, like JahQui, like, when's it coming down?
Why is it? Okay.
So weird.
Philin pulls JahQui along. It's like this way, dude.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so your drawbridge is stupid.
Yeah.
I agree with you. It is pretty silly.
I'm sorry if I'm like your subconscious JahQui.
I don't give a shit. That's probably what he'd say.
It's so dumb.
So stupid.
Build better. Build better.
My sword sucks up all the blood, right?
It did, yeah.
Ah, so I could. Then the only problem if I did murder someone would be the body.
I mean,
no
it
blood.
leaves a husk of a body, pretty much. Like skin is like tight
Nice.
across bone, pretty much. There is that little tiny bit of muscle there,
We
but
could
it like
do really good murders like that because they'd think the body's been there.
I
rotting
know, that's
there
what
for a
I was
while.
thinking.
Jeez. No, of course not. Fuck you.
Look, I only do what the
Shall we all
sword.
shift
I
our
just do what the
alignment?
sword
She's
tells
fucking
me.
like lawful evil.
well, I mean, all right, let's metagame here. Like that's what's happening, but you don't
pretty
tell your
lawful
friends
evil,
that.
I
You know
know.
the sword is gonna, unless you want to, I guess. What am I saying? You're the player. You do your thing. So
No, yeah. If my friend.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah. No, I know what I'm doing,
All right,
so
cool.
don't worry.
So you enter.
I've got ideas how to counter you.
You enter through that main gate, and you see like a large courtyard where there was a fountain in the middle, which it's interesting because like there are like 3 different layers of like a fountain. Like you see like the like a large, I was about to say puddle, that's dumb, a large pond, but then you see like a fountain coming out, like there's one, and then there's a second one on top of that, like another spouting of water, then a third one on top of that. You're definitely like seeing, you'll see like a bunch of like, it looks like students who are like kind of like in the courtyard, either like talking, some are practicing like other smaller spells or cantrips or incantations. You see somebody like on the ground like writing runes and trying to like grow plants faster. You see like a lot of activity. There, out of the ground in front of you, like you see like this person like coming out of the ground that's like made entirely out of rock, but it doesn't like really say anything at first. In fact, it looks like a golem. But out of the center of a chest, like there's like this large circle kind of opening up, and there's like this like blue spark on the inside as you hear it seems that we have guests. Is that it's Bobby Burnquist, is that correct? Yes, I've heard that General Kaizen was going to send you over. This is Professor Howard. Please come inside my palace. Well, then again, I do realize that there are lots of different corridors and stuff, but I'd rather more call it a school. So just follow the golem. He will take you to where I am currently holding myself. And Gollum just kind of like turns and starts just like, it doesn't walk. It's like just slowly like it's almost like you know how people like slide across like wooden floors and socks. It's like doing that, but like through stone and rock and stuff.
JahQui's pretty speechless because he didn't think the doctor would have been a giant golem. He didn't think that's who it was.
Philin thought that the golem had eaten a man.
Yeah. he just thought now he just thinks that's the doctor now. So he's pretty speechless though. He's like, oh.
Yep.
He's not sure if he wants to show the baby to this guy.
Straight up, like this golem-like entity is like trying to like lead you the way. It's just kind of going. It's not really slowing down. You guys gonna go follow it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Philin follows the golem because he thinks this guy might know what a night walker is.
You guys all follow it. You are walking up a bunch of steps. You are taken through different hallways, caverns, more stairs. And sometimes, like, as you observe, as you're, like, walking upstairs, you see, like, another student above you, upside down, walking down another set of stairs as you're walking up another set of stairs. Basically, this is very much like
Harry Potter
the movie
shit.
The Labyrinth with David Bowie, as you guys are, like, walking on different steps and
Dance, magic
dance,
baby.
magic dance. Ah, as you guys are, like, walking around. Yeah.
It was. It had to.
A man who's got like
That was
balls
unnecessary.
singing songs.
Oh,
and
yeah,
Casper's
totally.
like,
I got a little hard.
But, like,
good.
Oh.
Better than you, Brooklyn.
Like, by the way, like Bob, like, you've been here a couple times, and man, it's always been a headache. That's why, like, you know, you never really wanted to come in here, because that's like one of the entrance exams to get inside this school. You have to figure out how to get to your classes. Once you can do that, you can pretty much go anywhere. But yeah, and sometimes even for jokes, like you see like some like the students like up or down on like some of the other stairs, and they'll like throw stuff really hard, and like the gravity will reverse. They're like throwing an egg at somebody, just you're such a jerk, Tony.
They got stupid.
Yeah, like
I
just
thought this was like a super high intelligent place. They got like the fucking burnout kids still.
there's always a prankster in these classes somewhere. They can't like never have some like these are still
so
kids.
Funny though. There's like
Always,
not,
there's
I'm not
always.
heckling you, but like that was
Right.
like generic like middle school like you got wrecked, dude.
Yeah, exactly.
Philip very much appreciates this because he actually did not go to school for very long.
Yeah, which like back to Islam, it's like it wasn't necessary. Like if you just
Yeah.
like.
JahQui just thinks this is a disorganized dojo of some sort.
These were the
Yeah.
fucking
Tell
these were the
me,
worst
tell
years
me,
of Bobby's
there's like
life as
a
this
yearbook
school.
available I can look at, and there's like Bobby Burnquist with like loads of acne and braces or something. Oh,
Not
come
see,
on. Can we roll for
Bobby,
that?
you were
There
raised
isn't,
like
though.
in the military barracks. Mix of that and
No,
with
it's
the,
not
the
that.
medical field. You would go back and forth between those two. Like you did learn some magic here, but
Yep.
it was more or less like some of the teachers would go to you because it would be very much like all right, I got a guy here who can do arcane, but he's not going to be focusing on any of like your like lessons and stuff. He's very much focused, or she's very much focused on learning to fight. This is what we're doing. That's what like most of the military barracks did for you. And sometimes like there's been arguments where when you were young they should be like but she deserves an education, and it's like whatever, blow it out your ass. We understand that you're all about higher knowledge and stuff, but we need stuff done. We need to work on this. Yeah, so pretty much they made you into a soldier. You are a soldier.
Okay, so there's no yearbook or like class
I mean,
photos.
there are like some. Yeah, like
Fair enough.
there are
fair
like
enough.
like randomly like
Nope.
there are like some like
I wasn't
paintings
I
and
wasn't a
stuff,
part of it officially.
but they're just whatever. Yeah, no. But anyway, it takes you a little bit, but finally you are led into it looks like a dungeon.
Of naked people.
The door opening, it just looks like an open maw of like a dragon, which on the inside you do see. Well, actually, that's one thing. Like there's like it doesn't look like an entrance. Like it's just like a blocked off stone wall. But then from the inside of the golem again, you hear, step inside my office, as the inside actually does like open up into like this like large oval opening for you guys to walk through. And the golem sinks back into the stone. Just
Wait, I had a question.
if you like from the distance, you hear like, if you have questions, just come inside.
How we teleport?
That's what she said.
JahQui, he doesn't get it, but he goes down the hall to the voice immediately.
Okay.
That's disgusting.
You guys are all walking inside.
You're so funny, Philin.
My goodness. As you step inside,
Yeah.
once everyone steps
walk
inside,
down.
it closes up immediately behind you. Just like you see a bunch of like
a
different,
trap.
lots of different humanoid figures. Some made out of steel, stone, clay. Some they're made out of wood. Like
Blood?
just different.
Blood?
No. You see. Well, actually, yeah. No. They don't mess with necromancy like that. There are flesh
Nether
golems,
block.
but that's not here. No way. Well, I mean, it kind of depends on the study, but that's not Professor Howard's steez, okay?
He's not the creepy professor. He's the wacky one, I think.
And
He's the
and
wacky
there are a
one,
bunch of like
the
different
wacky
humanoids,
shit
like
professor.
some are bigger, some look stronger,
Yeah,
some
he's-
look sleek,
he's the
some are
wacky
like different
one.
like tool sets. And at one point, like you actually do see another floating automaton that looks very similar to what Mr. Host would look like back at Saslami, except
Oh, look, it's Mr. Host.
Deep
Yes!
He doesn't say that. He gives a deep bow.
Fan favorites,
you do
Mr.
it, but
Host.
it doesn't really respond to you. It just kind of like it continues
takes
like
a damage of health,
psychic damage.
psychic damage.
I'll roll a d4 for you.
Okay.
Oh, look, 3 psychic damage.
Shit. Okay, hold on.
But anyway, yeah, like it's just it's moving supplies over, and inside this place there's a large, long table that like you would think like, oh, it's used for banquets and stuff. No, apparently it's used for tools and materials and different cogs and wheels and gears, and behind like it's a large cavern that looks like there's like just a bunch of stuff being stored, being experimented on, and at the very end, you guys see a blue scaled dragonborn with like this like with Which it's weird, Bobby, because like you've seen a couple of Dragon before, but like they're not able to really grow facial hair. This one actually was able to. It's like very, like like how Komodo dragons have like this like a little bit of like tufts like the bottom of their chin.
Yes.
This one has like long bit of like scaly mixed with like whitish hair like tufts. It's just like, but like he was able to strangely curl it somehow at the bottom. Almost looks like kind of like a Jafar stash, like from Latin stuff.
Philin actually asked Bobby, why are we here again?
He's gonna brief us on our mission. This is our who's that fucking guy from James Bond? This is our
Q.
This is our Q, man.
Yeah, something like that.
I didn't mean to say that in character. Sorry, Q.
Yeah, no, like I know.
Ever seen that play, James Bond? James Bond.
That play does not exist. Anywho.
That play Bond, James Bond.
No.
Says it twice. Don't know what.
No, it's Bond.
Philin immediately asks him,
Sir Q.
How smart are you?
Okay, wait a minute. So as you guys are coming in, you're observing everything. Before you guys had a chance to speak, he just looks up, just like, please come forward. Come forward so I can see you. And he has just like small little spectacles like at the front of his dragon nose.
Philin immediately steps
Okay.
forward. Gets right up close.
Oh,
And
wow.
he's like, hello, sir.
Real
I hear you're
close.
very smart. Like, really smart.
Well, thank you. You seem very athletic. Yes.
I bet you can do a sick
He, like,
backflip.
tenses up. He, like,
I bet you can do one push
Wait,
up.
hang on. What are you saying, Felon?
sorry, I just said what else. It's like, did you do a backflip just in the background?
What?
Wait, you're asking the professor if he can do a backflip?
No. I thought Earl just said something about a backflip.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah,
I
that's
was
just
fucking around, yeah.
Like, it's Earl being Earl. Continue with your questioning.
No, I was just wondering what you said. But I hear you're the smartest guy around. And I was wondering.
Well, I have information. I'm very much a studious, well, not really student, but researcher. Yes. You have a question.
You know what, for a moment, Phil actually thinks, he goes, you know what, I'll ask you after. You have to tell us about a mission.
Yes, you're here to learn more about the King's Jewel, a theory.
Yeah, and he steps back just a bit with the rest of them, and he listens, and he keeps thinking, I gotta ask afterwards.
Let's see. That's right. I think it's better if you see what I am doing with it up close. And you guys feel like this spark of arcane energy at your guys' feet, and it opens up, and you all just drop and you guys when we get in a level below you, you guys slow down for a second and then gently kind of land your feet on the ground
Because JahQui's a monk, does he float even slower than
everybody else?
Sure,
you're just
it's taking
too
long.
long.
JahQui's he's trying to slow down.
Philin holds on to JahQui's ankle.
Just
Can I grab
No,
onto
you
JahQui's
pull him
ankle?
down.
oh my god.
Yeah, pull me
Like,
down.
no,
Pull
like
me
he's-
down. That's so slow.
No. I want to see if you're like a
Yeah,
Mary
I was
Poppins
just thinking
umbrella.
about that. I'm like, no. Well, whatever. Yeah,
Can we
right now
roll
there's
for
a
it?
tiny bit of a Mary Poppins
love
thing,
Mary Poppins.
but this is just for fun, guys. Oh god. As you do reach the bottom,
Okay.
you guys actually see 3 large iron golems. These are huge, and I mean, you know how the Iron Giant looks? About a fourth of that size, and they all are holding out their hands,
Superman.
2 hands forward, and just they have this
Kamehameha.
pretty much large sparks of energy just holding this thing in place. This little very very tiny jewel fragment, which you guys definitely immediately recognize, except for you, villain, kind of. That is a jewel fragment. That is a jewel fragment right there.
And JahQui, he has
Is
no
that the
idea
jewel
what
the
that is.
tiger had?
Oh yeah, Jack, you don't know what it is either. It's true. You're just
JahQui's yo, okay.
yeah, please.
Sweet.
Very cool.
Phil just kind of goes, is that the jewel the tiger had?
The King's Jewel. I've done some research on this thing, and it's quite interesting. This thing has bottled energy. And it has the potential for us to have a battery for the entire city, which it has been run off of casters, off of the users, and it is also run off a bit off of Oakland's power.
Oakland Power? What's that?
Well, off of the Overseer's magic essence, the mana. It is channeled into the city, and that's how everything works. works. That is why we have like different means of transportation. That is how the train was able to move around. It is how we are able to do a lot of our entertainment systems, and all of our every luxury we have is based off of a magic conduit. But with this, and pointing up to the jewel, like, if it is complete, we could have an eternal battery. We won't have to expend such magical power, and with this, we could spread our influence with the entire region of Oomen. Can you imagine? There are people out there who are still drinking piss water from horse troughs. We could give them fresh water and ingredients. We could spread our influence, making the whole world of Oomen on Marath move forward. We could climb in the steps of all races. That is why I'm so excited about this jewel.
So why are you hiring a bunch of ragtag mercenaries to get this?
Unfortunately, as a military chucklehead, General Kaizen has, I would assume, explained to you, we unfortunately have some diplomatic differences between Eldritch City and the Matriarch. They are very much stone-faced and traditional. I personally disagree with them, especially with them having, I don't misunderstand me. I understand the freedom of religion, and that is perfectly normal and fine. I am just very much against potential slavery. I'm against monarchies. I'm against the very idea that we have to be controlled by a person, and them with their theories of that. I understand that gods do have influences on where we live, but they cannot call all the shots that we have done. All these things that we have built, that was completely us. And I feel like that we deserve a chance for recognition. But I'm also trying to share the luxuries with the world. That is my major goal. And I'm interested in pursuing, like, he just goes on and on about, like, the different intricacies, like, with the golems and how he wants to just, like, he's gonna go on for a while because he wants to spread joy, happiness, technologies, and pretty much everybody give an equal chance to learn.
Philosopher just goes, I think we get the gist.
But yes, quite. But this is what Kaizen has sent you to me for. The King's Jewel. There are some rumors about it that I found quite disturbing. The interesting part about it is, when it is complete, it gives the holder, apparently, enormous power. It is the King's Jewel, because it brings out the most within a person. And that could be good, or very bad. It brings out the potential magic ability within a creature, whatever it holds. So, these hobs that you fought, can you explain a little bit, like, what it has done?
Well, he's dead now. We
grow?
freaking curb stomped him.
Doesn't matter.
But basically,
what did he do?
he grew. Like, he grew. He became
grew, yeah.
powerful. He talked. It was everything. It was the whole
Had a
shebang.
very smooth voice.
Yeah,
He was able to speak.
he was able to speak.
This tiger, a beast, was
Very
able to
eloquently.
speak. That is incredibly disturbing. That a magical artifact can bring out such intelligence within a beast. You can only imagine what it could do to a person. The most that I could believe that this jewel can do, which is why I am arguing it deserves to be used as a battery, but not as a weapon. That is why I would like to propose a deal. Instead, if you find the jewel, bring it to me. Because I would not want the military to have this on their hands. And they can do fuck not whatever they want to try to get inside this academy. But I will not let them in. As much as I trust in our equality here, no matter where you go, there will always be a difference of opinion. But I would like to avoid more conflict, another war. Bring it to me. And I don't know what the General Kaizen has promised you, but trust me, I can accommodate you with different things. Maybe.
Roll for insight.
Well,
Me
he
roll for
prompts.
insight on him.
Oh yeah, actually that's a good idea. I was gonna say he's promised Bobby.
Let me know right now if everybody wants to do insight.
Oh.
I'm not gonna do one at a time.
Okay.
Is
yeah,
everyone
I'll do
doing
insight
it?
as well? Yeah, I rolled a 7.
Nothing. Who next?
Oh, we're doing it all at the same. Or,
Just
I rolled
all
a
your own.
16. 16 insight check. What's my
Insight,
modifier?
yeah.
15 plus
16
4.
plus.
I got 19 total.
4, so 20.
20, 19. That's not gonna cut it. But
Rip.
what you mostly get though, JahQui and Bobby, he is legitimately telling you that he will give you whatever reward that they've offered you. He will try his best to give you a better reward. He's very eager to have it. So
I'm sure he is.
yeah, like that's the
Can
most
you
you get.
get
But like you
me-
don't really feel like any malicious intent.
Oh.
It's just very much like he feels that he should protect this thing and use it for a better cause than to use it as a weapon. That is what he's doing. If you're looking for potential like, lies or anything like that, you're not quite getting that.
Yeah, we don't see anything. Philin asks, what could you give us now to incentivize? I'm not saying that like.
You may be big and muscle, but you are actually clever. I can accept that. Well, let me think. Did Kaizen give you something as a token? Just
250.
He gave us a
gold.
white card. Shut up, Philin.
right.
Don't tell me to shut up.
For the potions.
Yes.
I've got something better. What if I give each of you a? Let me think.
I thought you were about to say a gun, and I was like,
Let's see. They're all
He just gives us a handgun and we all hand it around.
They're
each
all
other.
A gun?
standard
Like a
healing
baby.
potions. How about I give you greater potions? 2 each person.
that sounds good.
Whoa.
Greater
That's a
standard
good deal.
healing potions, by the way, give you 2d4 healing back plus 2. And I think greater healing gives you 4d4 plus 4 healing. And they're very expensive.
yeah.
They're like 1,000 gold.
I'm up for that.
That's
Oh
true,
my
but
god.
I would like. See, I will write it personally that we have a written agreement between us.
Oh no.
So I will most definitely give you potions, and I will promise a greater reward if you bring it to me instead of General Kaizen. Otherwise, the deal will be off.
Well, do you have I'm sorry guys, I'm gonna play the same card every time. Do you have access to these secret files for the investigation
I don't exactly
of
have
random shit
military
turning up on the
files, but
coast?
I have an extraordinary amount of research that I would give you access to, which would be above what the students and teachers could usually get.
Well, how do I know that the information you have is of any
Why
use to
do
me?
you
You
want
just
Bobby goes
sort of
for it.
rehash stuff to me that Oakland's already told
I
me.
go for it. I'm
you
already
know.
ready to shake hands, but mind you, this is not Bob. This is not Bobby speaking right now. Meta talk right now. Bobby's lying. She's gonna shake his hand. You know what? You've been the most forward with us, Howard. I actually understand your ends here. Kaizen plays too close to the chest. You're a little more open with us, and I can respect that.
He's rolling insight for that.
Oh, he's
Just
really good.
give us a day.
Roll a deception check, Bobby.
Deception check.
Yeah, roll a deception check.
Oh, let me get my roll.
He's always been like fishy of military people, which is why he's very being cautious
He
about
got
this.
fucking bullied.
What did you roll?
by him.
It's a nat 20.
Okay.
Oh no.
So don't even worry about the modifier.
All right.
What is my deception? My deception is a.
I mean, I'd like to know.
Oh, it's a 0. It's a 0, so don't worry.
Shit. His wisdom's +7, so 17's not gonna cut it. All right. He's like, Actually, wait a minute. Let me double check. I gotta double check and make sure that's right.
Wow, how low did he roll? What the hell? Did you just roll a 10?
I rolled
rolled
it.
a 10
I
plus
rolled
a
a 10,
7.
but he's well. No. That's right. The intelligence is really big. I mean, look, level 16 characters here. I mean, what is that?
Yeah, they're fucking. I assume it's like the McLennan situation. These are
Like-
fucking top fucking people. He's a fucking top guy.
Yeah, no,
I expect him to be tough.
That's why I got confused by it. He's got like a plus 12
Right.
for intelligence. All right, so yeah, no, that's nah, he's not gonna get it. So he's like, very well, but let me, I will write the contract first, because as much as no offense, you know, I appreciate handshakes, I appreciate signatures as well. It will not take me long, but I will, on agreement, after you sign, I will hand you each of you 2 greater healing potions, and you will bring it back to me. But before we get to that, what is it you would want? Besides access to my very private research study, which I will keep in
Which
mind.
is very real.
Well, keep in mind.
I need a really powerful thing.
Keep in mind, young man, like pointing out Broken's like, there are some information that the military government is not allowed to look at.
Could you sort of, you don't have to tell me what it is because obviously there's no incentive, but like as to where it's coming from or as to why
At
or
the moment,
you know.
I don't mind freely saying this because it is somewhat of an open subject. No matter what, the military is the same. We have found all of these objects and items washed on the shoreline. There's always been coming on our shoreline, but there's been sometimes disturbances that might appear on other shorelines around Umen. And as of late, there has been much more items coming from this different dimension. Are you from that dimension? Roll deception.
Oof.
I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna lie. Oh fuck. Ah shit.
Oh, so you have 20 total.
I got 20.
Yeah, you got
12
fucked.
plus
They
8 is
rolled a
20.
19. Yeah, so he nods his head like,
Oh fuck, Jesus.
I see that you are in. So you are from there, but that's all right.
Fuck, every time like somebody's asked Brooklyn if he's from there, he said no, and they've been able to see like straight through it.
Oh yeah. Can we say while this is going on, he's writing the
No,
contract?
but he's asking what else we
He's
want.
asking what you want, yeah.
Yeah, all I tell Howard is I just
Oh, yeah,
want
okay,
your vote, Howard. That's all I want.
Can I?
I need something to make me stronger.
Stronger?
Steroids.
Preferably a primordial gauntlet. But I don't suppose you have one of those laying around, as I've been told.
Of that. So, Severus. He was one of our top students here for such a long time. But he's crazy. Well,
greedy.
see, he
He
boasts
doesn't
about
share.
making powerful items. And he's very good at enchanting and making items. But he found that primordial gauntlet, and he has kept that close ever since. I mean, I have no desire for something like that. I do not know if I can promise an item like that, because he is very protective of his things, as you might have seen. Very protective. I mean, I could take it from him, but that is not... I prefer not to have conflict.
If I get you this jewel, can you get me that gauntlet? I'm like really strongly looking him in the eye.
He's picking up on your meeting. He's very much like,
Roll for persuasion?
no. He's definitely thinking about it. Like he's taking the time, and if I'm holding that jewel in my hand, I will get you that gauntlet.
Yes, I'm doing it. We're going for it.
I want it in my hand, and you will have it.
Yeah, Finn like really smile, like looks at Bobby. Yeah, we're gonna do this, right, Bobby?
Of course.
And I'm just gonna say that I don't know that you're lying. Metagame wise, I don't know that you're lying.
I know. Well, anyway, let's see. So, I was like, all right. And what about you? Well, let's see. You wanted storage, and I don't believe you for a second.
Miss Burnquist. Is there truly something you don't want?
No, there is something I want. I want your vote. Is all I want, Howard.
Oh.
You don't like the military that much? Don't worry. I'm trying to fix that, my man.
You're trying to get up in the general rankings. Well, that is... Well, what I can do... Here's what I can do. Because I officially do not have that delegation. I don't have direct influence. However, I will write for you a full recommendation, if that is what you desire.
Yes, any little bit helps, Howard.
I will write my full recommendation to get you as a general. Besides, it seems you have a better head on your shoulders than I would say some of the others. I mean, those are very brutish. And like for a second, like he actually like growls a bit as like he exhales and a little bit of like electricity just kind of like spills out of his mouth. Just like, whoa. I very much do not appreciate some of their barbaric moves. So.
Philin smacks his knee, by the way, and says, "By the way, do you know what a Nightwalker is?"
He actually has to roll for that.
Fucking hell, I swear to God, if I don't get answers.
Know your shit.
No one knows.
What I can... Let me see. He turns around and he actually, like, starts perusing through a bunch of his books. He pulls out a tile, he's like, no. And he starts, like, going through, like, a bunch of very dusty old tomes. And he does pull out one. He's like,
While he's doing that, Philin's all like, because I've been asking around everyone, a guy called me a Nightwalker, and everyone I've been asking is always like, oh, it sounds like a prostitute. And I'm just starting to think I'm a prostitute.
Because you are.
You are what you eat.
In legend, apparently. The most
a legendary hooker.
The most I can get is that... The most I have is, it says white demon. That is the most that I can accustom, because I don't follow too closely to mythologies and laws.
That's what they call the Gundam.
But this, the most I have is, it is another name for a white demon. But that's about it. There are some tales here from like...
I was going to say, speaking of other questions that won't get answered, JahQui had one.
Yeah, JahQui was going to ask something.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Then
you can go ahead.
Slight, his face shows slight conflict, and then he looks at the wizard man, technological person. What's his name? Hawken?
Howard.
Professor
Howard.
Okay, and another name. The first guy that we met that was guiding us around.
Kaiser.
Oakland.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Oakland.
Yep.
Oakland.
Oh, Oakland's
And
cool.
it's his essence that's powering the city?
It's not just him. A big part of it is him, because he's a very powerful person, but it's like a lot of the casters like kind of like there are smaller conduits like throughout like underground layers of the city, like where like there are like factories for electricity. They kind of they give a bit of their magical essence power to keep powering up the conduits to do.
And that's the raw magic energy of a individual, right? Their essence, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Anyways, JahQui asks, do you know anybody with expertise on lore or mythologies?
Well, I mean, there are books of mythology and lore here.
I'm looking to know expert. Very good expert, very smart. Someone you will call peer.
I mean, I'd have to look around. I mean, if you could just tell me, like, what you might be looking for, I might be able to help you.
No, thank you. No, thank you.
I mean, are you sure?
JahQui goes, oh, okay, you sounding kind of evil earlier, but I'll give it a pass. Here. And slams baby down.
He kind of, like, freaks out because he's like, where did you get that?
We never went over that, actually. So I honestly
Well, I mean, we did, like, okay. You were literally just in, like, your sleeping quarters or your house, and you woke up, and it was, like, just, it was, like, sitting, like, on, like, your night desk, like, Nessie. Like, you just woke up and just, no! And there was, like,
yeah,
there was, like, a
okay, I was
small
hoping it was
scrolling
something like that.
That was saying, like,
take the golden child to El Dorado. That was all you got.
To El Dorado?
It came
Yes.
From space.
I love that film.
Okay.
Fucking Elton
I do
John
too.
appeared to you in a dream.
Yeah, okay.
It's tough to be a god.
Very important
Wakanda.
individual with no name or backstory drop it off at my house, and now I have to escort it to El Dorado.
There's really no true way for dragons to like blush out of embarrassment, but you do see like a slight discoloration, like the side of his cheeks, like it's like a little bit of a paler blue, as like he's kind of like schoolboy's like, okay, fair enough. I've not been a fan of a lot of certain things. I've done research on El Dorado. I've always wanted to go there. This is incredible. This is a specimen. Like he's like ecstatic, looking at the golden child here. This baby is like, I don't believe this. This is an artifact from El Dorado. Wait a minute, and like he actually like kind of like pokes at it a bit, and then he like.
No poking. Are you kidding me? JahQui's on full defense mode here. He fucking swats
poked
away
it
that
earlier.
finger. For sure. He's like.
He actually he catches like your finger in one hand. Just blink, and you're there.
Kill him!
You're there surprised because this is very much a monk move that you're familiar with. Like he's like holding the finger back. He's like, you're telling the truth. This is legitimate gold. This is not fool's gold. This is not magically enchanted.
Fiddle's like, would you kindly get your hand off my friend?
Oh, I'm sorry. That was a reaction. It's not exactly me. It's the gauntlet.
I was this close to turning you into a raisin.
Which that's you can certainly try. There is like on one hand, which one hand is like clear like blue scales. The other one, it does have like a glove on it, which you see a little bit of a glowing symbol of a square with a circle and a line through, and it glows a bit as like he like grabbed the hand and then he lets it go and it fades back.
Is that a common not common, but like a practice technique, or is that a very famous niche technique?
Oh,
like
like
is
that
it from
the
a
hand
forbidden scroll? Yeah, is that was the gestures from like a forbidden thing? Or
No.
is it just like a common,
It's a common monk move.
Okay,
You
alright,
you get the feeling that like that maybe that glove like gives him a little bit of like a monk prowess bit.
Yeah, JahQui's kind of interested if it has like the soul of a monk in it now.
But oh well. But yeah, so he looks, he's like this is from another plane. There is a separate plane, and besides where you're from, like pointing at Brooklyn, like that is completely different and out of the realms of what we know. But I have also done some research there, and I can share that with you. But this is from El Dorado. I've always wanted to try and go there. It's been a dream, but it has been the plane of the Golden City, the place where the rich man potentially dies. But it is a place I've always wanted to see. I wanted to see if people were like all made out of gold, if it's just temples, or if it's like another religion. I've just been curious about it for centuries.
Fangirling so hard.
Yeah, he is so fanboying.
He's fangirling.
He's fangirl, just straight up fangirling. He's like,
Oh my goodness.
I do know about this. I've known that there is one temple that leads to this place. But this is what I'm trying to wrap my head around. It is not in Umen. It is beyond the shores of Umen. Even though we have tried to search, we have looked and found no such islands or other pieces of land. We'd all just keep coming back to Umen. That was it.
Do you have map?
I do. And he starts like pulling out maps and stuff. Okay, but generally I want to double check. So we have a vote for general here. Primordial Gauntlet. Research. More info on that, and pretty much the entrance to El Dorado.
That's a lot.
I might as well fucking break the game, I guess. Well, whatever, it's fine.
Well, don't worry, because we're live. We're gonna break this fucking deal.
Oh man. Well, don't say that. Just do your thing.
I'm not
just
lying.
roleplay stuff, whatever.
Yeah,
But yeah, so that's all as promised. Which at this point is like, I think I have everything what you gentlemen have been looking for. And a pen, a big old quill, like, just floats over and starts writing out feverishly a contract. Just like pages and pages are being filled out. But he does pull out a map, and it shows Uman's like, now you see, we have launched from the edges here, past a little bit the military, the navy here. As we go beyond that,
JahQui, actually, from the coat pocket that has seemingly been hidden, pulls out small spectacles and also goes through this, much like a lawyer would. He licks the bridge of his...
Oh, you're gonna look through the contract?
Yeah, for sure. Licks the bridge of his finger and starts going through it. And
the contract's not done yet, but it is like still like being written. Like,
oh, I thought he
No, like it's
hold up, that didn't happen yet then.
Yeah, don't worry about it. But like, yeah, he's showing on the map. It's like, we have launched from here, and we've tried almost every route around Ulman. Well, I mean, except near the edges of Matriarch. But beyond that, we've always circled back to Ulman. We have not found any islands. And I want to launch from Matriarch, but there is no way in hell they would let us do that. So, keep in mind as well, it is dangerous to try to actually sail around the country of, the land of Ulman, because there are very dangerous sea creatures beyond our borders. Huge. Like Leviathans huge.
Oh.
They have literally torn ships down. The only thing that has kept them from our bay was because of our guns. And whatever Matriarch is doing, which is questionable. Emberia itself, that is a terrifying part of the country. Just nothing but...
Emberia's to the south, isn't it?
Yep.
Yes. The place where there are, well, pretty much whole country of barbarians, where there are dragons and dire wolves and creatures that are of ridiculous sizes, and just a dangerous place in general.
Will the strong survive?
That is their outlook on it, yes. Where the strong survive. It is very barbaric, and I wish they would try to accept the culture and luxuries of Eldritch City. We have tried. They've said no. With violence. So that was good enough of a no as any. And the contract does actually settle.
Villain signs the contract.
Just right away.
Whoa.
Like, because the last page is out there, like, for the signature, while there
up.
is the pages. But are you just going to sign it?
Hold up. JahQui, fucking, if he does try to start writing anything, JahQui tries to grab his wrist.
Go on, JahQui, stop me. Roll for athletics to stop me.
No. Yeah, you got to roll for acrobatics, villain, while he rolls athletics.
Oh, I wish this was the other way.
Okay.
Boom.
I rolled a 9.
I got 5 plus probably nothing. So.
5 plus nothing.
Yep. So
9 plus nothing. Sorry, 9.
So in a hilarious attempt, like JahQui's like, "What? No, stupid!"
+4. Hold up. What was it?
+4.
+4?
Team struggle.
No way. Not with
I got
strength.
9 I got 9 in total.
Wait, you have a +4 in strength too?
Yeah, I have +4 for my insight or my athletics rather.
Yeah.
It's one of the highlighted ones though, so I think it's like.
Wait, so you're proficient in athletics? I thought you're proficient in acrobatics.
I'm acrobatics, athletics, insight, and religion.
Wow.
Those are my 4 highlighted ones.
Yeah.
So there is this slight struggle as like Philin, you try to like move your hand swiftly to sign the contract. You feel a big old slap as like JahQui grabs your wrist and holds you there.
What are you doing? You have to read.
I'm sorry.
It's okay, man. Just be
You're
smart
right.
about
Trust
this
your
stuff.
lawyer.
You're right.
Always.
Signing contracts haphazardly is how I got into porn. You're right.
You see Professor Howard like quirk an eyebrow like, oh.
I see you. Don't judge me. Don't judge me.
I'm not judging.
So,
it's just
JahQui now starts to go
surprising.
through it like a lawyer would, real quick.
Okay.
Reads it real quick. Should I make a roll?
No,
something?
you're reading. Like basically,
Okay.
what you're reading from it is from the written contract here. There is an agreement to you have to make sure that the physical object, the King's Jewel, is within his hand. There is no allotted time limit or anything like that. But if he does not have it by the hand, the contract will become null and void, and you will lose any promises given. That's the basic gist of it. But
That's it.
There's a
That's
lot
it,
of
yeah.
wording where like it's like very like specific. It's like, and they will not he will not take responsibility for anyone who is injured by blah blah blah. Like, and if there is like just a lot of it's
Yeah,
a lot of writing.
is there any Goldberg schemes in this text? Can Jackie?
Is
Is there a
investigation
Rube
check.
Goldberg machine?
Okay, that's what I was going for.
Yeah, roll
which one?
investigation check. Investigation.
All right, investigation. That's +2. Okay. Damn. 10 plus. I got 12. Not very high.
Okay, so no, this is just a general contract for do this and I will give you this. If you don't do
Alright.
this, then I will not give you anything.
Jackie just looks to the others. Looks fine to me. Rook fine. Very good penmanship.
Like, well, thank you. Well,
Fill in signs.
ladies and gentlemen, then please let us sign the contract, and when you're done signing, I will sign it as well, to keep myself at my own word.
Rap writing on that tape or that rap. Fuck.
Are you signing it?
Yeah, signing it,
All right.
signing it.
Who else is
Yeah.
signing
What
it?
are you signing though? What are you
I-
writing?
What do you
Well,
what do you
I'm
say in
writing-
Brooklyn? Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, I'm writing Brooklyn Convoy, but it's in English instead of common. Because he can't write or read. This whole shenanigan we had.
I know that you can read, but like
No, he can't.
I don't know why you're doing that to yourself. But all right,
Don't call him a cunt.
all right, fine. So
Fuck off, that's what he said. You know that's not
you're
what he
writing
said.
it in English, which it looks strange and scribbled, but sure. And then you wrote it, Jackie wrote it. What about you, Philin?
I write fill in stat
Okay,
meadow.
and you, Bobby?
Or brackets.
Of
fill
course,
in
I give him a.
stat
I sign it, and give him a smile.
Okay. So as all of you guys feel write the signature, you feel a tingle down the back of your spines. And then Professor
Great.
Howard
Oh,
walks
no.
over and he signs at the bottom. Let's see, what was it? Professor Eldrachion Draconic Howard.
You have a very long name.
Yes, I do.
Thank you.
Well, that is it. We have a contract. We have everything set up.
What was Tingering fearing? What the fuck?
Oh,
I was
that
just
was
wondering
that was the
too.
contract. If you break,
Wait, say that again.
that was the contract. If you break the contract, then I know that you didn't do it, and that's it. It's for me
Just
to
a little magic knowledge. It's just a little magic knowledge. Little.
yeah, it's for me to
Signal.
know like if it's broken, then we don't have a deal. Then I won't have to prepare anything to give back to you. It's simple.
Oh, okay. I thought it was gonna like kill us.
Yeah, it's not. This ain't Suicide Squad.
What?
I love that play.
Why would I kill you? I am not a violent
That's what they
person.
do in Zaslami.
I am not.
He's an academic.
Come, yes, thank you. I am not. Thank you. I am not a violent person. Oof! I don't like looking at blood. And he kind of like he actually pulls out
Oh, I have a sword that can take care of that.
what? Yeah. Well, anyway, like
Yeah,
he
okay, never
raises his
mind.
hand and he's kind of like doing this with the fingers, and there is a glass cabinet that opens up, and almost like the Sorcerer's Apprentice, like you see like the potions floating over towards you guys.
Fantasia.
Yeah, pretty much. As
Yeah.
as they are, you each now have 2
Nicolas Cage.
greater healing potions.
Hell yeah, those are sick.
Those are sick. Those are indeed sick.
These are fucking sick, dude.
Yeah, I put those in my pouch.
I do not understand what
Got
that meaning
2.
is. I feel like these are legitimate. These don't make you sick. They
No,
make-
no, no. These are very cool.
I don't. All right. Like you see, he's there, like just like kind of describes like. They be cool. They're not cold.
Bobby, why are
if
your
I
friends
just-
so square?
Philin just says groovy.
I'm square. Sorry. There we go. Sorry. Go ahead,
To
Phil.
be square. I just go groovy.
Groovy, nice.
And he says, we will get you that thing. that jewel, King's Jewel.
All right. There is a lot I'm depending on you for. Besides, we cannot have the military turn it into a weapon because that will only kill us all potentially. And be careful of the jewel as well. There has been rumors about it that it not only brings out all the power, but it might be because in itself, and he looks up at the jewel like that's like being floated still, like giving off this, which, by the way, you saw the contrast of like blue, like arcane, like pretty much lightning energy, like holding it up, while that fragment is just like pulsing this like this purple dark
like
energy out. Yeah, a little bit. And it's like, seems that it may even have a presence of its own. I need to learn more about this. I need to find, you know, maybe it's time I become more integrated with lore. He's like, anyway, I have plenty to do. If you can, I will, well, do you have any other questions, or?
Where's
No.
Laura?
Where are we going to? Where are we going?
Yeah.
Where are we going now?
Well, I thought you guys
Next
wanted to go back to
steps.
Salami.
That's true.
That's hilarious.
You did say
We're
we could.
not leveled up enough.
We'll see where you guys go.
JahQui has something on his mind. He clearly looks like he has something on his mind, but it's not for a question for the professor or anything to do with him.
Gotcha. Okay.
Oh,
He looks antsy though.
can I roll for perception to see if I noticed that on JahQui?
I was like telling you
Go
outright
ahead.
though. I think
Yeah,
everyone.
Oh,
like-
okay,
like-
okay.
pretty
I
sure-
thought you were
pretty sure
saying
everyone
like
notices
metagame.
it.
Yeah, okay,
I
okay.
thought you were saying it metagame. My apologies.
All right. But anyway, so I mean, do you guys have any questions? Anything else?
I have a metagame question. So, we're gonna trail back through Sislami and then go to the matriarch for this mission?
Maybe.
Because I
Maybe.
would rather go straight to the matriarch. I wanna fucking zero dark body this shit right now.
Oh, Noel.
Yeah, like, man, those poor people that you're leaving behind.
We told him we'll be back within
I
a
think
week.
This would be more interesting. It's only been 3 or 4 days, maybe 5 or 50. I
Yeah, but
don't
we
know.
can't do the whole of matriarch in like a few days. We said we'd be back
Oh
in a
man!
week.
That's probably.
We
Oh
did
my
say
God.
back in 3 weeks.
Oh,
You
man.
can't break that promise.
Bobby, we need to get airship right away. Do you
Do you
agree?
want to see? Yeah. So I guess we all leave then.
Oh wait. I asked for those maps. I didn't get. Can I have those maps?
Not yet. I don't. Think.
Can I have those maps if I go? Cause I might not come
But
back.
hang on, this one's pretty detailed.
I might die.
This
but my
one
friend
is
might.
detailed. I can make you a copy real fast.
How
Yes,
do you make a
please.
copy?
And the quill again just goes whoosh, 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 just starts like frantically like drawing out pretty much a perfect copy, but not colored, but it is straight up black and white imagery of Uman, where you know it shows like the it's basic though, so it shows like you know the outstretches of like the ocean. It shows Uman in the different sections of it, like where there's Matriarch, Eldritch City, Biria, and Saslami. And it does have like some pinpoints of like major capitals, like Saslami has Stephfire, while Eldritch City, like it's kind of like the situation where like, hey, let's go to New York, New York. It's kind of like that situation, Eldritch Council, Eldritch City, but like it's all like treated as a whole, while like the Citadel is like I guess you would call it its main capital. But yeah, it's huge.
Got
and by
it.
the way, like
I've got a favor.
and like after that, like he hands up the map. What were we gonna say, Philin?
Can you give us 800 gold for transport?
I don't think so. You guys, you've asked me to give you support for hiring.
You go to the
There's no
Wells
way.
Times.
Just
No, but-
him. He's stupid sometimes. Sorry.
All right.
No, but we need to get there
Don't
quickly.
be mean to fill in.
Phil goes to the well one too many
Thank you,
times.
Brooklyn.
I
Be
am.
rude to guys.
I am just saying because I'm already going out a lot on a limb.
No, that's
and I've
fine.
already given
You're
you.
right.
Should I take the potions back instead for this?
No.
No,
We'll
no.
sort that out.
Wait, no, you're right. It's fine.
Yeah, it's alright,
I was
Phil.
gonna
We've
say,
got
if
what
we
we
give
need.
the potions back, can we get 800 gold so we can buy
Those
the
potions
flying-
are
No, we need the
fine.
potions
I will
more.
do that if that's what you wish. You can have.
Dude,
you can
no,
have that
the potions
instead.
are worth like a
No,
grand
we'll
a
keep the
piece.
potions. Keeping the potions. Yeah. We'll keep the potions. Very sorry. You're right. I was reaching.
I understand you're trying the reach around. Well,
Whoa! I haven't done that in ages.
I was thinking the
Whoa.
same
Ooh.
thing too.
You all enjoy your day now.
Yep.
And you
We're
just
gonna.
like you are like teleported out. Like you are back at the entrance of like that moat.
Oh, I love that.
He basically gave you like a shoo, like with his magic, and he's just,
Yeah.
Fuck off.
So
you guys are out in front of the moat. You are out and about in the city, which in the distance, Philin, you hear some commotion as they're like
Still dead body.
no, like you just hear like some voices like yes, there was a very loud man, and he stabbed this goblin out of nowhere.
Oh, no.
Like just he sounds like he's talking to people and stuff, and it's very loud. As like from a distance.
We should go.
As like Bobby, like you see.
Right, this is quickest way to go.
Yeah, like you see some like
Philin?
military guards. Bobby, you're like
Philin puts on his disguise kit.
Disguise.
mustache.
Mustache.
For once, I
And
hope this actually
hat.
works.
Yes.
And what? Oh, and the
Yes.
hat.
Philin puts on a mustache, a black wig, and a hat.
All right, so that's gonna take you a minute.
And he's also got his sunglasses on.
Jackie's standing
what
there.
kind of sunglasses?
Jackie's standing, saying, "What are you
Just
doing?"
sunglasses.
It's those old magic
okay.
ones that don't
Are
work
they
anymore.
Kanye
So
sunglasses?
so
No, it's
you
those
have
ones that don't work anymore.
Hang on. So you
Whoa,
have enough time to get into this disguise. It's like you just like see the guards. You're like, oh shit! And you're like putting on like a wig and like kind of like muscle on like the stash and like put on like that like cool like straw hat that you got from Eldrazi.
Can I put the sword? Wait, no, it's okay. It's cool. It's cool. Never mind. Sword. I don't want to put the sword anywhere that isn't in my hands.
Got it. Well, anyway, so you but you got it on as
How
now
you
the
gonna
guards come by and they're gonna come over and they're gonna make a quick investigation check because they're just on the prowl. I rolled a natural 20.
Oh, baby.
Can I roll anything to counter that?
Nope.
No.
Pretty fucking.
Goodbye. Bye, Philin.
No.
So like
No,
they're
I
just
got
like
this.
No one
I
gets
got this.
arrested.
yeah, one of them's one of them is like a very very muscular looking half orc, and he has you know like that short haircut like buzz cut, and he's wearing let's see, he's not really like he's wearing like military attire, but it doesn't look exactly like fleshed out like armor, but it's like it's flowing clothes, not robes, but they're clothes, but you see like some like magic sigils like coming up like across his body, and he looks like, "Hey you," pointing at you.
Moi?
Yeah,
So
you.
like me?
Yeah, we heard description that looks a lot like you, especially with that
Well, that's-
sword. Sound like you killed one of our civilians.
Oh, I did no such thing,
Roll-
sir.
Roll deception.
I couldn't. Oh, pardon?
Roll deception.
Wait.
Deception. Deception, you say? Okay.
Deception, yeah.
Deception. Oh, I don't know why I was like, what's my deception then? I have +3 deception. Okay, let's see how I do on this. 17 plus 3.
I only
Furiously
have
typing.
14. So very much like
I look him in the eye, I go, sir, I did no such thing. I mean, my blade, it isn't even wet with blood. I have not used this blade yet even.
Yeah, we were off somewhere else. We have, Jackie nervously looks around for possibly anything.
and he's like the guards looks like, all right, well, we're gonna be looking around. If you see anything, you come to one of our different our headquarters of the barracks or the different offices that are held throughout the city.
Of course.
But of course, sir, but of course.
And they kind of start walking away, and then they kind of
Wait, can I, oh no, never mind. I'll go see if I get some brownie points or anything by using insight to see how racist this guy was.
What?
hang on, like as they're turning. I mean, you still can if you want, but like as like they're turning away, like you just hear in the distance like, boo, boo! As that older man was just running across the street. Someone's like, Hey, stop! And
Who's that guy?
they're chasing and running after him.
He turns and gives a wink.
As he runs off into the distance. And let's see how fast he is actually. Oh, that's actually pretty sick. I rolled an 18. So he's running.
He's a fucking marathon runner.
Yeah, he's running pretty fast.
like as he runs, you see these fucking sick fat calves underneath his robe.
Oh my god.
He hikes his
Like
his
fucking
robe up and it's just pure
veinies.
muscle. It's pure
Like you
muscle.
know the Ice King from Adventure Time.
Oh
It's
my
like
god,
that.
yeah.
Of course.
He's doing parkour right now.
Gunter.
But yeah, you guys are at the moment left alone without any consequences. What are you doing?
Woo! That's good.
Like it's getting close to evening right now, like where you guys are at. Like you spent most of the day, like you were introduced
Yeah, we're
to
gonna
Oakland, you went to the shop.
we're gonna hold up somewhere, and then in the morning, I guess we head back to Sislami.
We need to make JahQui wants to hold a group meeting. He goes ring ring ring. He holds up a bell. Ring ring ring. Group
Okay.
meeting.
Oh, JahQui wants to talk.
Group
Okay, everyone.
Meeting time. All right.
Everyone, group huddle.
Yep, fill
Group
it.
huddle.
Yep, group
You
huddle.
We haven't done this in a long
Huddle.
time.
Group huddle. What are our options? What are we going to do? What is our plan?
We're off back to Sislami.
Okay, so we need that airship,
That boat.
the boat. Yeah.
Fill a nod.
So you
Fill a
want to
nod.
grift for another 840 coin, eh?
We need that airship to reach Dorado.
I agree.
Can't we come back to get it after we've escaped some mad
Yeah,
coin
we
in
can
Sislami?
if we must, but we need to get to El Dorado.
I mean, we've
I
got
agree,
horses.
Jackie, because
El
El
Dorado.
Dorado, I don't know what it is, but it sounds cool as shit. Don't worry, it's on the docket.
Well, let's think about priorities. We gotta get back to my sister and Noel. And
Yeah, I
we've
think
got
we gotta. I
Qrew.
think we gotta work
Oh,
in
yeah,
chronological
I did the
order
heart
here.
thing.
You
And we
did.
gotta get that jewel.
Please,
back
just
to this
fucking
guy.
go! Sorry, go ahead.
Also, we gotta return the horses to Lenin'sworth, and we're gonna do a sick burnout in their parking lot on the horses with the belt wearing. It's gonna be great.
pretty
They're
good.
gonna enjoy that.
Yeah. Fuck, I still need to get enchanted too. Okay.
What did that guy we killed even want actually?
What guy we killed?
What guy?
That florist.
That florist?
Yeah,
I
we
don't
never
know.
learned his motive.
Cause Glennon fucking ruined it. Can't wait. Glennon left though. You guys talk. What happened to Glennon? You
It
guys
was
know.
very badass
Oh.
though.
He's
Phil pulls out his sheriff's badge like, oh, he quit.
He
and
quit?
Like, pops
Good.
the sheriff badge on his like chest too.
I bet there's a fucking fragment in him now too. But anyways, I think we just gotta we gotta hole up for a night, and then we're gonna head back to Lenin'sworth, drop off the horses, and then we'll make our way back to Sislami.
Okay.
Sounds good.
So overall, you guys is there anything else like I guess you want to look around or try before the nighttime, or you guys
Well,
just
anything
want to
that
go
don't
straight
because
to
it
the
fucking cost money.
They
guess
do all
so.
cost money. I will tell you that.
Well, of course we're gonna make money along the way though. We
Yeah.
might as
Yeah.
well do what you can with it. Should we go visit? Should we go get drunk or
Go party.
no?
You know
not
what?
party, but get some information while drinking. You know.
I agree. You know what's a fun place to go? You can fucking get drunk and talk and can mingle, get some information. The
Strip club.
motherfucking amusement park, baby.
Oh.
Actually, yeah, I know you're
Does the
there right about
amusement
it.
park
A
have
lot of people
strippers?
walk by there, and you know exactly what it is.
Everybody's there at this time.
Oh yeah.
So if you want to meet people, we go to the amusement park.
So you guys going there?
We're gonna head to the amusement park.
All right.
Let's go. Razz
You guys are
some
all
adventure
heading towards the
boys.
amusement park. You get there. You get there around like 8 p.m. Something like that.
Yeah, hell yeah.
So like it's around the time like everything's like pretty rowdy.
Wait.
There's like a lot of like disco parties going on.
Is Bobby looking more giddy as we approach?
I've never.
Bobby.
Are you
honestly,
excited
this,
though?
The amusement park never really tipped Bobby's fancy, surprisingly, because it's very superficial, artificial entertainment. This ain't
This is like
really
an
her
arcade?
steez.
So it's like a big old arcade.
No, like
area.
this-
Well, it's an amusement park. It's like fucking. Ever heard of? I mean, it's like Disney, like downtown Disney. It's like that fucking shit, like
Yes.
Pleasure Island and shit.
There, here's one thing I say
There's
about it.
raves, there's parties,
You know
there's
how-
fucking rides.
Right. Like, you know, like how it's like how Eldritch Council, like we pretty much made that like the size of a country like Texas or bigger than that. Imagine like
Texas
imagine a
country.
whole city. Like imagine all of Seattle is an
It was
amusement
one
park.
time.
Whoa.
That is what it is.
Damn.
That is where people go to get drunk, to get the parties, to pretty much forget about all their worries and
this is
lose
just
money
like, yeah,
and
okay.
go for it.
All right.
Like this,
So this is just Las Vegas. Okay.
Oh,
kinda like
JahQui, when we
there
go
is
back
a
to
mix of
Disneyland,
that.
Las Vegas. Disneyland, Las
No,
Vegas.
like Saslami's more Vegas.
Oh,
like,
God,
this
yeah.
is more Disney.
More
like
Disney.
Disney is its own fucking city.
Right.
Okay, all right, I
Exactly.
got you, I
So
got you.
Salami
Wait,
felt
just very
dirty when
quickly
you went
asked.
there, like for the in Stepfire for their the Players Bowl. That was like, ooh.
Philin quickly asked, the amusement park doesn't have any, like, I don't know, death roulette wheels.
No, I
Cage
don't
fighting?
think- We're
You
not
wanna
we're
rearrange
not
it to
fucked
cage
up like
fighting?
your people are, Philin.
I don't know.
Call
They
them
might
my
be.
people.
Is there
This
UFC?
We're a little more civilized, and I put that in italics.
Yeah.
There's
Which
got to be a UFC equivalent.
Well, we'll find out when we get there. Let's go. Let's see the fun shit we'll do here.